Oh, well, we're good.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. What's this live thing people talk about?
What you on about?
I don't know. You see my phone?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, have you seen my phone?
No.
Can you find my phone?
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's a bum phone.
Finally.
Yeah, that's what they use in prisons. I don't actually know. I'm just, mate.
Yeah, they do.
What? That? Their arse.
Yeah.
But if they get strip searched, they're fucked. Because they search everywhere.
Yeah.
They stick their finger up your arse, basically, to make sure you got nothing up there.
Uh,
I don't actually know how true that is. I just assumed. Yeah, fuck that. Don't do the crime. Don't do the search. No one's watching. Oh.
No one's watching.
Yeah, because people are too busy falling out with me. Sorry.
Stop it. Been up to much? You been anywhere?
What do you mean, been anywhere?
Done anything?
I was going to go down south, but I completely fucking forgot and then ran out of money. So hopefully I'm going to do it this Monday and do it down there. See what happens. Shut up, Jenny.
I know, she's noisy, isn't she?
Oh, she stopped.
Uh.
Yeah, this wireless charger is pretty cool. Goes on the back of the iPhone.
Did you know that the S24 and the S20, I think it's S25, you can use your phone as a wireless charger?
Yep. It just makes a pointless feature because the phone's got barely any battery for a start. It just seems very pointless. That feature is pointless on any device.
The S25, the battery on it's brilliant.
What, 4,000 milliamps?
Yeah, it's better than other one.
Yeah, give it a year and the battery will be shit.
Oh, they're easy to change though.
Yeah.
You just have to pop the glass off.
You think it's that easy? Just pop the glass off.
I've got a little plastic thing you do it with.
Do that with the iPhone. It is virtually impossible.
Oh, I have done it on iPhone, but I had to use one of them suction cup things.
Which iPhone?
7.
Oh yeah, they're easy to take apart. These ain't. You use a different type of glue. A very, very strong glue, which needs the laser to pull it off.
I think these ones are the same because it's the Gorilla Glass now. And they use that Gorilla Glue, don't they?
No, it's the adhesive Apple uses. It's not Gorilla. Gorilla Glass is strong glass, so you can whack it. But I think it's overrated personally because you drop it.
It's not so much. Yeah, it's not so much dropping it; it's hitting it with something sharp.
Yeah, but unfortunately, glass does that. Just the focus on that point is where the shockwave goes across. It's quite mental, actually. The shockwaves are quite strong.
Right, you can get a DBS check sent to your employer for free. Right?
Where are you reading that?
No, sorry, £8. It says £8.
Yeah, there's a charge.
And the fast track is 15.
Because the place I volunteer at, they won't pay for it. It's ridiculous because they're like, oh, but you're never here. Which don't let me do anything. stupidity, the stupidness of it. Oh well, well.
You can get the digital copy, which is on the Premium Cloud Store service update. Copy of your DBS certificate online. Share with or via transfer sent to an employee. Monthly charge of £8.
There should not be a monthly charge at all. Should be one-off charge, and that's it.
That's why you keep it on the cloud. So if you send them all off in that 1 month, you don't have to pay it next month. But if you keep it on the cloud, it's £8 a month. But that's like if you keep it ongoing, or your fast track one is a one-off payment of £15.
Don't need a fast track one. I'm getting one done anyway, but that's the thing is you can't go off and do it yourself. It has to be done through the employer.
Or £3.50 for one-off.
Volunteer is supposed to be free, but they've changed it so it's not free anymore.
Well, when I've done voluntary, I've never had to pay.
How long ago was that? Because I've only recently done that.
Oh, a while. But
they have recently. This year.
The employer will pay £8 a month. They'll pay
if it's an update service. Yes. If it's not, then no.
Because if there was the cloud service, because say you're an employer, right? And you've got loads of people, you're applying for DBS off loads of people, then it's stored on the cloud, digitally on the cloud.
Thing is, the reason why I've never done it because I don't do enough.
And the £8 a month is for the cloud service.
Yeah, I know.
And if you're sending your DBS off to loads of people and you're doing it every month, just pay the £8 a month until you get your job.
Yeah, but it's voluntary.
I never paid. They did it.
If you are a paid worker doing in need of DBS, you will have to pay for it. If you're a volunteer, well, it's pretty much the same now. But used to be, if you're a volunteer, you could get a check done for free.
My enhanced DBS didn't cost me nothing, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Was that voluntary?
No.
Yeah, you definitely had to pay for that.
No,
so I'm guessing for it.
The company that I was going to work for, because it was just before COVID when I was cleaning vulnerable.
Did the company pay for it for you?
No, it didn't cost me anything. What I had to do is
the company you work for, did they pay for it?
It must have been, yeah. I got a code. I had to put in the code from the company details, and it sent it to them.
Yeah, because paid one. No, if you're a paid worker, yes, you do have to pay for the DBS. If you are a volunteer, then no. But now you have to pay for it.
Well, I was cleaning sheltered accommodation for vulnerable adults, like they had Down syndrome and like medical it was like assisted living.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it was through Lifestyle. I think it was called Lifestyle. And it said what company I was applying for, and I just put the company name, and underneath it asked like for their reference thing. So I put this code in they give me, and I never got the DBS. They got it straight to them, and I didn't pay a penny.
Who got the DBS? It should be sent to you, not the employer.
No, it's sent. It's sent. It's done online. It's done digitally, and they just go online. I couldn't go online and get the PDF of it if I wanted.
Yeah, but this one here, it has been done online. It's just they just sent the copy out.
All right, that's why you're paying for the copy as well.
No, that's what I mean. I didn't need to pay for that at all because I was volunteering. But now they have to. Let me look.
If I got a copy, I could have gone online to put that code in. I got that and got a copy, a PDF sent to me, emailed to me. but I didn't bother with it.
They start charging people for DBS as a volunteer.
Well, no matter what job you volunteer for or what job you go for, every time you go for a different volunteer job or a different job, you've got to get it.
I'm aware of that.
even if you got it the week before.
Yeah, no, that's not what it's not what I'm writing on here, not. Don't worry.
That's probably why they do the £8 a month. So, because when I've done cleaning jobs, it's mainly been like for Ash and Northumbria Water Place.
Oh, the update service is 16. Well, it's going up to £16. I'm looking at it right now.
Are you on the ClearCheck site?
No, I'm on the actual legit government site because that's who does it.
Yeah. The ClearCheck one, you fill your details in and it tells you whether you've got out on your DBS.
You can go with any other DBS service. They go to the exact same place. The government. Gov.uk. That's where they go.
Yeah. It's same with passport. My daughter, went for my passport, paid the money online, and went and picked it up at Durham because I fast tracked it. My daughter did it. She says, it's nearly 200 quid. I went, how? Because she'd gone through third party. I said, cancel it and I'll do it for you.
Do volunteers need to pay for DBS? Sorry, carry on. I had to turn you down because I'm trying to think, sorry. But carry on.
You have to, well...
What?
I don't think...
That don't make sense. Google, what are you fucking going on about? Apparently, no, enhanced volunteers do not need to pay for the standard fee of the DBS check. Then what the fuck were they going on about? But they may not. They may have to pay a small amount administration fee charge. Makes sense.
Yeah, which is £3 something.
It never used to be that.
They don't always charge you though. That site I was on, it said it's £3.50.
Yeah, it's going for a third party, which I don't like doing.
But your company should do it.
Well, they should, but they won't. There's nothing I can do. It's all fine.
So if you do it, you have to pay the administrator fee.
I don't know.
Which is
basic DBS, because I never needed to really do any of that because it was all free anyway. But now it's all changed again.
Do your basic one.
I'm not doing a DBS check for myself because it's pointless. It won't go anywhere.
Oh, I thought you were going to needed it for work you were going to do.
What, sound and lighting? No, don't need it. Doesn't require it.
I needed it for care home, but because the care home had loads of different care home.
Yeah, it's DBS for people. DBS for vulnerable people.
Yeah. So for lifestyle, I had to get one for their, and I did 3 of their care homes. But there were another one, which was a school, and I had to get one for that.
I'm still wondering why they needed to pay because there's no fee.
But when I volunteered for school a couple of years ago, I did it online and I didn't have to pay. And it said there were a pay.
Was it paid work?
Voluntary.
Yeah, no, you don't have to pay for it. But now you have to.
It'll ask you if it's voluntary or not.
I don't know if they've. I don't know.
As you go through it, it'll ask you if it's voluntary and you tick it.
No, I'd rather fucking yell down the phone saying how fucking disrespectful they've been. But hey, Anyway, I'm moving on from that. I can't be.
Well, it's about 18 months ago I got one for school.
Yeah, they only recently changed it, but I don't know because I got told that they had to pay for it, and I thought that makes sense because this was very new. Because
No,
some of
you
the main cap, they said we're not redoing your DBS. Basically, go away. That's just really bad. How they treat their volunteers. They won't. It's not good. The volunteers, half of them are rude. There's one lady. She's not a horrible person. She decided we're having a disco. She decided to come over. Quite. I wouldn't say it was aggressive. It was more. How can I explain it? It was more. I got the authority, you haven't sort of attitude.
Condescending.
You turn it down because I can't hear myself. And he's just like, if you come over, said, can you turn it down just a little bit, please?
Me?
Angel, you really aren't this silly, are you?
We are.
I'm going. Basically, I was at a disco.
I get you now.
Yeah. I was doing a disco for a place to volunteer at. They think I'm going to volunteer at another disco. Anyway, yes, I was doing a disco. Someone came in the kitchen. The only person that complains came over to me and said, "Can you turn it down? I can't hear myself," or something. She said, "Oh, I can't fucking." And I was just like, "It's a disco." She got really rowdy about that, and then I blanked her. I turned the sub all the way up to full whack. Should have done that. I would have damaged it.
I went to one of these
went to every single staff member. It's the rudeness. You don't need it. And it, place I volunteer at, it is got very toxic.
Well, so, I went to one of these silent discos. Right.
I despise them. I'm joking. They're actually pretty cool.
Well,
very weird.
You have to take your own headphones. It's not silent.
Oh, you have to take your own headphones, and that's fucking silent.
Yeah.
They're supposed to supply them. What?
Oh,
do you get like a little box thing where you plug your headphones in and it sends the music out?
Yeah, or a Bluetooth ones.
Oh, there's the one where you have your own phone and you have to play your own music.
Yeah. Or you can get the little box thing for a tenner, and you get your tenner back when you get box back.
Yeah, silent discos, they're pretty awesome, but the ones where you bring your own device, it's like
you can bring your own. You can use your own phone or your own music. Put your own headphones in.
It's just sort of separates people nowadays, unfortunately.
So you're there dancing about to rave, and they're dancing about to Shaking Stevens or something. You know what I mean?
But is no one has conversations because they've got headphones on. Obviously, you're not talking in a disco, but you want to go to an area of the place and just have a little conversation with everyone. We've had headphones on. You can't listen to music and talk at the same time. That's the only issues with it.
Yeah, but the place where it was Mint. It was in this Crazy Golf, but the Crazy Golf is indoors, and it's all like when you get a hole in one, it's like all these flashing lights and like like a pinball machine.
Yeah.
Strobe lights and and there were slides in there as well. It's good as.
Be careful strobe lights because people. I'll get into that in a minute.
No, it warns you. But what you get to one hole, and then you've got an obstacle course and
there is misconception about epilepsy and lights, but I'll get into it when you finish.
Oh, it does cause epilepsy to some people.
I didn't say it didn't. I'll get into it in a minute when you finish talking.
But yeah, it was brilliant. It's like a crazy golf course inside, and it's like all lit up. It's pitch black in there, trying to play golf, pitch black with an enormous golf ball, and it's like
How the fuck does that work? So you have to follow the ball that's glowing in the dark.
Yeah, and you've got like these lights what guide you. And like once you get to one hole, then you go down like a slide, and then you get to the next hole. And then when you get through that hole, you might have to climb up a net and over and down and onto other one.
Cool. Where is it? Obviously, it's near you.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it still there? Or is it shut
Yeah,
down?
yeah. Oh, and I tell you what else we've got. We've got a smash up room.
Oh, rage room. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, rage room. I'm gonna book that.
We're gonna try that.
I've been to a few escape ones. Get out of them.
I did one. It was a submarine one. I couldn't get my head around it. I was just like, I don't know what to do.
Oh, we did one where we had to stop the bomb going off, and we were in this cage handcuffed, and we had to work out the combinations, the handcuffs to get out. And they were all fannying on, and as soon as the bloke had locked the door and locked us in, and lights went off because you had to turn the light on once you got out of handcuffs. But I'm right bendy, so I just slid out of handcuffs. Slid out of them.
They're not very good handcuffs then.
No, the proper ones. I can make my hands go as thin as my wrist.
Jeez. Yeah, your hands must be tiny.
I'm double jointed, so I put my palm and my thumb to my little finger.
You won't be able to get through the real ones because they do close down tight.
Oh no, the shackles, I couldn't get out of them. I did try.
Well, with the police shoes?
Yeah. I can get out of proper handcuffs, but the ones that are flat on one side, like shackles, I can't get out of them. Because they're actually fastened to your wrist, whereas the handcuffs, they're round your wrist. Well, the handcuffs are round, so I can make my hand the same size as my wrist and slide my hand out.
Weird.
Blooming nearly broke my wrist over there. Blooming dog. Someone were at the door, so I goes to answer the door. The dog shot through my legs, tripped me up, went flying, put my hand out, got a right lump on my wrist.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The epilepsy thing. There's a lot of misconception on it. Yes, it can cause it. It's very rare though. You probably know someone that has, but the reason why I say that because 2 of my sisters had epilepsy, and I've had flashing lights around them, and it's not ever triggered. But there is one. It's called photoepileptic sensitivity. Yeah. That's the one that does get triggered, but not all epilepsies get triggered by flashing lights. A lot of people get a bit misconception. That's why I can put a strobe light in front of one and nothing will happen. Because it's that one. But you shouldn't do it to begin with because strobe lights are quite dangerous.
My daughter used to have a fit.
It's a strobe light that does it, not
playing Guitar Hero. That'd make her a fit. And watching, what's it called? Eurovision Song Contest. That would.
So she has photoepileptic sensitive. Fuck it, whatever it's called. The light.
Yeah.
Strobe lights are quite dangerous, but.
And her dad, he used to ride a bike and everything. He didn't have fits, but we went in Curry's one day, and there was this telly playing, and he looked at the telly and started having a fit. And there were these 3 pans, you know, them vision pans, the glass pans they used to have.
I have no idea what they are.
Pyrex pans with a handle on. They must be worth a fortune now, then. They were in 80s.
How old do you think I am?
I know, yeah. They were called
Jeez, woman.
They were called vision pans.
Vision pans?
Yeah.
Well, what do they do?
They were like a brown glass with a handle and a glass lid. So a bit like a casserole dish with a handle on it.
Oh, what did you put in it? Like salads and stuff like that?
No, you've cooked on it. You've cooked with it.
Oh, I didn't know you could actually cook a glass. Can't do
Well, I
that.
did. They weren't around long, so I probably couldn't. I'm going to Google it.
Hey, Danny.
Have you got anybody in chat like?
One. She's all right.
Hiya. She's not going to come up.
They're always. Not everyone comes up, Angel.
I know.
The best. And what died on the hill? Sorry, I'm shit at reading.
Oh, vintage vision. Google vision pans.
Sorry.
There's a 1 litre one there for 81 quid.
How much?
81.
Wow. That's crazy.
Crazy. 31 there for 20 quid, a large one. Google them, vision pan.
Vision or fission?
Vision, VISION.
Oh, we went to the deaf type man. Oh, right, fair enough. Sorry.
You've seen them?
No, let me look it up. I'm talking to someone in the chat as well, You're not the only one I'm talking to.
I haven't got my chat on.
No,
I'm on my phone.
Anyway, how are you, Danny, anyway? I hope that's your real name. I hope that's your name. I don't know. Yeah, I think I don't know. Anyway, what they called again? Vision pans.
Vision, VISION.
VISION.
Pans, PANS.
PANS. Oh, them. My mum has metal ones of those.
Yeah, but those in 80s, when microwaves first come out, they started selling them vision pans.
Oh, so they're microwaves, so you can shove them in a microwave and do it that way.
Well, I don't know. They were giving a set of 3 or 4 away with, if you bought a microwave, but you could still cook with them. You could put them in oven, apparently on the hob.
Problem is with doing that is what happens if you forget and then put it underwater and all of a sudden your pan just shattered.
Have you seen the price of them for one?
I found one for $23.
Northern Electric were giving them away at one point, and
they still sell them, by the way.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
I don't really trust glass because
I couldn't do with a glass pan.
see, the thing is with glass, it's a temperamental material. It is very temperamental. It's not. Glass just doesn't like being in stress environments.
Yeah, well, my mum had marble work surface, and I took the casserole dish out of the oven and put it on marble surface, and it just smashed.
Oh, cherry colour. Yeah, that's the problem with glass. It's good. It's got very good thermal characteristics.
But them vision pans, you're supposed to be able to take them out at freezer and put them straight into oven.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that with glass because that can explode. Because it doesn't matter, glass changes its characteristics the hotter it gets. It gets suddenly, if it's been cold, suddenly hot. I might be wrong.
Nothing stuck to them though.
Was popular because it could go straight from freezer. What, now or then?
Then.
But yeah, glass tends to do that. But if they don't, okay, I'm gonna shut up. Yeah.
What's your channel called again?
You're on it.
No, I'm going to put it on my laptop so I can reach out.
What, this one or obviously this one?
Not this one.
Well, yeah, this account
Yeah, well, what is it?
is Alex Hardy at no.
Alex?
Let me go.
No, it's AH.
AH395 377.
377.
Can't find it, then you're on drugs.
I got
Sorry.
it. Ha ha. Now it's muted. I got it.
Still made today. And don't know if they make. Probably back then, I think they probably were good, but nowadays things are cheaply made, so you just don't know anymore. Definitely, they make baking pans and
Oh, is it Teflon? Teflon. Yeah. DuPont, right, in America.
oh, Teflon pans.
Yeah. Well, in
And
the 50s, they poisoned everybody.
they still do.
Yeah, because Teflon is poisonous.
Yeah, it's on frying pans all the time. My frying pans have got it. I think I'm surprised I haven't poisoned myself. One of my pans, where is it?
Oh,
I
if
use
it's come,
it on the stove, and
if
it's
the
melted
Teflon,
the shit away.
oh, you need to chuck it away.
Yeah, I was camping when I did that. Whoops.
Because if
That
the
explains why they don't put Teflon on any camping gear.
if the Teflon is coming away, it's carcinogenic. That's posh, isn't it?
Carcinogenic,
Yeah, it causes cancer. If you eat it.
be worth proof. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't be putting a frying pan that's made of glass from freezing cold to suddenly really hot, because glass tends to just.
I never had any, but my mother-in-law had some, and I thought they were cool, and they never broke.
But thing is, Teflon is safe, but long as it's not overheated. If it's overheated, it is very dangerous. But yeah, it has to be overheated for it to cause problems.
And that DuPont company, they were the made the product, and were this foamy stuff that were after they made it, they let it into the river, and some bloke, his cows started frothing at the mouth and dying. I think he lost about 50 cows before they found out it were in the river and poisoning the cattle. And then they were using the water in the river for the food, and then for this whole town. Well,
I heard about that. I think they got fined for it, I believe.
They did, but they didn't pay they got out of it because they sold the DuPont sold the company to Tefal.
See, the problem is with that with Teflon is it doesn't go. It's not a material that dissolves over time. It just stays. It's just that sort of.
Yeah.
Because it's chemical, not a.
It's got nylon in it as well.
Yeah, so
it's chemical combination. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, but yeah, that non-stick stuff is dangerous for humans. There's another one as well. Is BPA. That was dangerous, and they changed it.
Yeah,
so used to use BPA, but they don't. Oh, is it BPA or is it the other one? BPA is not good either. That's carcinogenic as well.
Yeah, that was the spotty stuff, wasn't it? Like ceramic, like it was like enamel.
Yeah, but yeah, they couldn't use it anymore. They stopped using it in plastic. Stopped using it in receipts. Actually, what did receipts use? Hold on, what did they use? Did receipts have BPA? Did I get that right? Yes. Many old receipts. Yeah, okay. BPA. They recently changed it So receipts don't have BPA anymore. It was a stuff on it that makes it go black.
Yeah.
It's the ink. But yeah, BPA is getting phased out because the CDC were like, yeah, we're not using that anymore.
Well, that's causes birth defects and cancer.
Yeah, it's just not good.
They used to use it to coat the washing machines, you know, the old washing machines that were like twin tubs.
Yeah, because it's like a plastic.
Yeah, it's like a black speckly enamelly plastic.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't use it anymore. Receipts have been banned for having that chemical. Oh, that dog is making a racket.
I know.
Use the thermal paper for printing, whilst BPA has been banned from thermal printers in the EU and the UK and EU. At least they're doing something, right?
In America, they still use it.
Yeah, I believe so.
And I won't eat out no vegetables are out in America without pesticides they use and out stuff.
Yeah, they do use pesticides, yeah. But then that was however long ago it was.
Been banned in this country for over 20 years.
Yeah, that's why we have a lot of issues with plants being eaten. But the thing is, the best thing to do, what the French do, put everything in a greenhouse.
That's what they're doing here. They're using them propagator tunnels. They're massive.
They should have done that years ago. Yeah, but then America do chlorinate their meat as well.
Oh, chicken. Yeah. And
I'm not quite sure why they're doing that. It's just stupid.
Because they don't want them yellow stains, you know, like where chickens are battery chickens, they get yellow stains on them. That's because they're right close to each other. So the chicken gets on them and it burns the skin, the ammonia. So the Americans chlorinate them so they're white.
Oh, we don't. I believe we don't.
No.
Yeah, it won't be long before we do that.
No, they're not. They won't do it. And it's same with, you know, like sugar. They everything's got corn starch, corn syrup, and it's really bad for you. And
is that all states? I don't think they all states do that.
Most of them do. They've only just started getting seedless bread. You used to go and every time you go to the supermarket and the big rows and rows are white, just white. Yeah, they bleach it and they put.
We bleach it as well. How do you think it's white?
No, they bleach the flour, but it depends. I don't think they do anymore.
No, yeah, I do think it's white. Originally, it's actually brown bread is the original bread. They dyed it somehow. I don't know what to do. Actually, hold on a minute.
They bleach it.
How is white bread made in the UK? It's the same way as everywhere. It's not what I asked. Go away, Jamie Oliver. You're an idiot. Anyway, it's Jamie Oliver fans. My apologies. No, actually, I don't care.
Ask if they bleach white bread flour.
Do they bleach white bread flour? No, they don't. It says no. White flour is typically. That's in the UK. I don't.
Yeah, it's in the UK.
Flour is chemically. Is not chemically bleached in the UK. They have banned its use of chemical. All right, fair enough.
But in America, they do.
But don't forget, America's not on the same. They're not part of the EU or the UK for that matter. They're a completely different entity.
Those eggs were like $80.
What was?
Eggs. A few months back.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I think there was bird flu. I think it was.
Yeah.
It was ravaging through America at that point.
Yeah. In this country, if any one bird's got bird flu, they kill the lot.
I have to. So they did in Foot and Mouth. Killed
Yeah.
everything.
Me,
Foot and Mouth, wasn't that just after World War II, or was it during it? Influenza was during World War II.
I think it was before, because antibiotics came out towards end of war. I think 1945, 47, Louis Pasteur developed penicillin, and it came out market about 1952, 53-ish, maybe later.
Oh, I thought it was later than that.
Oh no, what 50s when when Louis Pasteur, when it became after when NHS formed after war.
The NHS formed over because of the war.
No, that was Marie Curie and what call her? Jane Seacole.
Do you know that's how Nightingale hospitals come around? Because the influenza was bad then, and somebody called Nightingale opened a hospital or something. They named them after. If you hear Nightingale Hospital, run away, because they're not there for good reasons.
But did you know Florence Nightingale, right? She's the lady with the lamp. Did you know that's not true?
What lamp?
Right. During the Crimean War, right?
Like I said, I don't know. I never really looked at the history.
Well, during Crimean War, apparently, this Florence Nightingale said she was like a nurse, and she was talking like she'd open all the windows, get fresh air in, and said everything should be clean. But she's the first nurse. Well, did you know that's not true?
I never said she was the first nurse.
No, that's what you learn in history.
No. She created the hospitals, not.
No, she didn't. Do you know who it was?
Prove it up.
It was someone called I think her name's Jane or Sarah Seacole, and she's black. She's a black American, right? And because she was black.
Then why were they named after Nightingale then? If that's not true.
Because of racism. And because she was black, she never got any credit.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't know that.
Well, Florence Nightingale met her during Crimean War, where Florence Nightingale were working with her, and when she came back to England, she took what she was saying back to England and said, look, we need to open windows, we need to keep things clean. And do you know what I mean? Because we didn't have antibiotics then. So, like, if you had a cut, they'd use iodine or alcohol to clean it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, fair enough. I didn't know that. So what? She must have worked with someone then. Must have worked alongside her then.
She worked with this. I'll Google her name. I'm sure it's Jane Seacole. Jane.
See, Florence Nightingale, the first professional nurse.
Jane Seacole. Mary. It's Mary Scacole.
Oh no! The Nightingale, she was nursing and social care. The other one was an actual. Yeah, this is nursing and social care. Has nothing to do with hospital.
Right, it says here, a nurse and a businesswoman famously nursed sick British soldiers during the Crimean War in 1850. Mary Seacole was, in my opinion, the very first black woman to really make a mark on the British public's life. And contrary to Florence Nightingale, although 15 years older, right, she is the inspirational figure.
How many years ago did you just say that was? Because I'm talking about 1950. I'm talking
No,
about 1940s here.
This was in 1850, and that they were the first field hospitals, because we didn't have hospitals then.
No, I'm not on about field hospitals. I'm on about who helped with the influenza or something.
The Spanish flu.
Yeah, because it came over here.
That was during First World War. And it was called Spanish flu because it killed the King of Spain, King Carlos, I think it was. Not sure.
Yeah, it's
God, my history. God, I got an A-level in history, you know.
Influenza is the actual name of the disease. They just called it Spanish flu because it's just easier.
Yeah, it's because the King of Spain died.
No. That's annoying.
So they called it the Spanish flu. And I'm sure that what First World War.
Let me have a look.
Second World War, it was cholera, dysentery.
No, they had some really bad diseases back. There's still bad today. When did the Spanish flu happen? It was World War I.
World War One.
Yeah. Well, 1918 and 1920. So it's just the beginning of World War II, I believe.
Yeah, it killed loads of soldiers.
Yeah, it was bad. And then you have leprosy disease. That's pretty bad. That was. It did come over it, but weren't as bad as what it was in.
Oh my God, syphilis! Have you seen syphilis face?
A what?
Syphilis, the sexually transmitted disease, syphilis. Before we had antibiotics, Google syphilis face. I'll tell you, the nose would just rot away, and then they had these massive boils and all over the face because you get the catch syphilis, right, and they wouldn't know they had it, and then it would lay dormant, and then it would trigger, something would trigger it, and then it attacked the face first.
Oh, really? So that's when you know it started.
Yeah.
I thought sexual transmitted diseases can't be cured.
Yeah. Gonorrhea can.
No, I know one of them you can't cure.
Syphilis can't.
You just said you can.
No, syphilis has been it's like it just disappeared because I don't know, maybe it's people.
Why can't they cure it? That's the curious question I want to know. Why can't they cure any of these sexual diseases? Is there some?
Yeah, right. It depends. Right, when you have when you've got a virus like chickenpox, right? You can't cure it because it's a virus. You can't cure a virus, and influenza's a virus. You can't cure it, but you can, like the rubella, which is the chickenpox. What they do is they give you a little bit of a dose of chickenpox. You don't, not enough to give you chickenpox, but enough.
They do all diseases.
Yeah, but the rubella virus. Once you've had rubella, you only get it once.
Yeah, usually. If you get it twice, it's usually quite dangerous.
Twice. If you get it a second time, it's called shingles.
Yeah, shingles is deadly.
And they can cure gonorrhea, they can cure chlamydia, but not syphilis. And syphilis attacked the brain as well. One of our kings went mad.
How do you know all this stuff? So you Google all of this or something?
No, I'm not Googling it.
No, I meant, did you Google it before?
No, I learnt it at school. I did history.
Funny, I never did that, so I won't really know.
I got an A-level in history. I've got, was it?
No diseases come under history. Come under biological.
Oh no, I did. I got O-level biology, human biology, chemistry, maths, English literature, technical drawing, history, geography.
I hate literacy.
I got 9 O-levels and I got 8 A-levels. Oh, my daughter's got more than me now. And I've got a degree and a master's degree.
All these degrees by any chance?
Sorry?
You didn't waste all these degrees by any chance? A lot of people do nowadays.
No, I went into nursing and
Oh, you retired now, aren't you?
no, I did nursing 18 till I was 27.
Wow.
And then I went into computers.
Oh yeah, you told me that. Yeah. Sorry.
And then I went into digital forensics.
How long did you last in that one? Did you get bored?
I got a degree in that.
What was that like?
Bloody hard. Well, some of it were hard. When I first started, it was at Sunderland Uni. I had to do talk about a business, right, and pick a business. So I was working for Age Concern.
Oh yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
So I had to talk about the business and do a business statement, and then write about how you could improve the business with computers. So I've done that. That was the first part. The second part was networks and IPs and how your IP is so many. Was it not 200 and odd thousand bits?
I don't know.
But it's more now. And then
wait, can you re-say that again?
an IP address.
Oh, Optets. How many they've got? 4, I believe, only has.
It's got 8 Optet, 8. But the first one, it's like your first one's 1 to the power of 7.
Have you seen IP version 6? Mental, that one.
Yeah, and then it's to the power of.
Yeah, because it does it in binary, so it's 1s and 0s first.
So I had to do that.
Optets or something.
I had to do that. That was bloody hard.
I found it quite easy, actually.
No, it was because you had to divide the network and you had to split it up, and then you had to put bridges in and switches.
Yeah, no, that's selecting IPs. Did you have to do VLANs?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, VLANs. It's like virtual private. No.
Yeah, virtual
VLAN
network.
is a virtual LAN. So trunk.
Yeah.
I just want to explain it. No, you can explain it.
And
so let's just say this cable is a trunk cable, so they have all the data, and then at the end we'll have 2 come off. So it'd be A and B. A can't talk to B. That's basically I can explain it.
And I had to make wires as well, put Molexes on and stuff on the ends of the wires.
RJ45, that thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's easy.
It is because you got like the wire thing to put it together. And then I went to work for. I was still working at Age Concern, so I was teaching then, teaching digital photography and pensioners how to upload the photos from the phone and how to switch on a computer and so they wanted to know, these pensioners, how digital photography worked. So I said it's a CCD, which is a charge couple device, which is your little chip, which lets light on. Sometimes it's a mirror, sometimes it's not. It's a lens, and it reflects it back onto the CCD, right, which is either 3 megapixels, 10,
Are you
50.
talking about DSLRs? Or,
Yeah, digitals, right? So
single
then,
lens reflex.
yeah, so then, like,
This doesn't do any of that.
well, your camera, your phone, the computer doesn't work in colours, right? It works in ones and zeros.
Yeah.
And you've got 200 and what was it? 270, is it? What's an IP in that? 200 and oh God, I forgot how many. Is it 256 bit?
Without looking at my training thing I did, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Well, I'm sure it's 256 bit, which is like,
It might be.
when it works to the power off, it works out, it makes 2,259 shades of grey. Right?
Wow.
But your monitor, which is RGB, red, green, blue, or your phone screen and your telly screen, that is what converts it to colour. Because the computer don't think in colour.
No.
It thinks in ones and zeros.
Yeah. Oh, gee. Also, with sensors, there's different types as well. You've got APS-C, and then you've got CMOS.
Yeah.
CMOS is full frame. APS-C is
8.
Is crop frame. Crop.
And then you've got the internet.
You got 30. You got 35 millimeter, which is full frame, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, the internet, it weren't. What was his name? Breers, or whatever. I can't remember his name. Who invented internet?
I invented it.
I can't even remember.
Calling me old again.
Well, what do you know? What's his name?
No, it got invented in the early 70s, I believe. The internet.
Right. Do you know? Have you ever heard of
who invented the internet?
Jean-Benet.
Tim Berners-Lee. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, the internet, what he invented was a black screen with green writing, and there were no photos on it. No, they couldn't put photos on it, right? But then Jean-Benet Ramsey, who got murdered.
No.
She's a young girl. She got murdered. She was a pageant queen.
I don't know.
Well, her dad, Jean-Benet, when she got murdered, he had this company, and he invented JPEG. Right? And then when she died, he sold the company off to Locklear Martin.
Yeah.
Or were the ones that were supplying arms and weapons.
I
And-
don't know.
Yeah, for army, right? So Locklear Martin got the hold of the JPEG, and that the JPEG was a compression, whereas RAW and is a lossless, and JPEG is a lossy, so it loses pixels and it can be cut down to ones and zeros.
See, JPEG, you can. All of it's done in the camera, but if you try and edit it or crop it, sometimes it will make the picture just destroys the picture.
Yeah, because every time you save a JPEG, it compresses it, right?
Yeah.
So it makes it smaller and smaller. That's why when you put a thumbnail on, if you try to download that thumbnail, you can't enlarge it.
Yeah, that's why. I'm not going to say the person's name. That's why I kept asking. Look, I need to have the legit thing. If I copy it off that, it's going to be shit.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it off a thumbnail. You've got to do it from like the original graphics.
Yeah, that's why I shoot RAW, because all I do is edit what I need to do and then put it down to JPEG because everything is done. There's no point keeping it in RAW.
Yeah, and if you've got a JPEG and it's a thumbnail, it's not got aspect ratio for, say, a business card.
Yeah. See, when you've done all the editing and cropping in RAW, then put it down to JPEG, it doesn't matter how many times you copy it, it's still going to be the same. Just don't edit.
Every time you save a JPEG, it compresses it. So over time,
It doesn't compress it like every time you copy it.
When you save it,
would it do that?
If you save it as a copy, it doesn't. But if you don't and you just click as save as, it does.
Oh no, I don't do that. I always copy over. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
A lot of people just like save as.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
And every time you do that, you lose your picture. So when you copy it, so I taught teaching these pensioners, when you copy them from your phone,
you export it. You don't ever do what you just said.
Yeah, so you don't just click. A lot of people just highlight them and drag them over and say save as. Well, when you do that, it compresses them. If you highlight them all and say copy and then paste, it doesn't.
Yeah, no. So I was a bit confused. I was like, what? Now I realise what you meant. All right, fair enough. Well, she's a bit of a snore bag.
Yeah, I know lots of weird, useless information. I'm good at pub quizzes, though.
What? Useless information pub quiz?
Yeah. Oh, but when I was working in the pub years ago, an adult pub quiz, I got bad. You're working here, no, you can't, because like the person that owned the pub, Norma, said she'll go, oh, I'll be on my team, and we always won. And then people started moaning, so I weren't allowed to play because I was working.
Oh, speaking of that, my shouldn't really talk about this, but never mind. Some people my parents went to a pub quiz. The other team was cheating. They had the phones out and everything. They were cheating the whole time.
Yeah.
My dad brought out a fucking phone jammer, didn't he?
Oh.
He literally went. He does computers as well. They went to the pub quiz. He turned it on, and they couldn't cheat. And then their team won. That's fucking joke. Yeah,
they're easy to make. Them. Someone made one of them phone jammers. I don't know. Is it a magnet?
But they're highly illegal though, because jamming communications leads to a lot of. It comes under What does it come under? If you mess with like the internet for residentials, it comes under something.
Communication, some of them.
Yeah, communication. What am I doing?
I know there's, when they nick the high-end cars, like Teslas and stuff like that, Mercedes, they can be tracked. They've got trackers on them.
Yeah, all cars can be tracked.
Yeah, so
Except it depends on how long ago it was, because some old vehicles can be tracked and hacked as well. It's quite what?
Yeah,
It's mental, absolutely mental, especially that keyless stuff.
You can buy one of them. You can buy one of them off Temu or off eBay.
Not off Temu, but yeah.
And all it is, it just copies the signal, and then
it loads the signal, from the key. So
yeah,
it posts the signal and then it goes into the house. But if you put your keys in a Faraday cage, no one can do it. It won't get through it.
Or just put them in a box with tin foil wrapped around it.
That is a Faraday cage.
Exactly. You don't need to buy one. You just get a box, cover it in tin foil, and put it in the box.
Yeah, no, my mum bought one. It's just easier. They're not expensive.
And it's same with
she tested it and it worked fine. So.
And it's same with your credit debit cards or whatever. They can only be copied if they're put into the machine, which copies it. The machine does.
See, the thing is, it can be done. But they generally use the magnetic strip, not the contactless.
Yeah,
See, contactless would have to go past the card to get the information, but if they use the strip, then that's it. But the thing is nowadays it's quite hard to do it.
No,
it's impossible.
When you go in restaurants and take your card, don't you go to them and do the card. Because sometimes you put your card on the table, they walk away and bring the card back.
Yeah, no, you don't ever do that.
Don't do that.
No one does that. If you do that, you're stupid.
Especially if you're abroad, don't give anyone your card. They're going to get you back, but they're going to clone it.
Yeah, I know. I've seen those. Cash points. The newer ones don't really do that, but you can actually tell if they've been tampered with because there's like a thing on it now, so you can see if it is tampered with or not.
I went to one at Washington Galleries a few years back, and it was raised, and I thought, and I pulled it, and it come off.
Yeah, because there's a daft over there for some reason. I don't know why they're still doing that shit. Over here, it's all changed now.
They still warn you, though.
Yeah. It's best to check it, make sure nothing's there.
Make sure it's flat. If it's red,
they come out of the machine. It's still there. It's the card bit is out, so you can't. So the criminals can't use it. Criminals just don't tend to target cash points anymore.
They use that red dye anyway, so if you try to tamper with it, it sprays you.
Yeah, but nowadays they don't need to. It's digital now, so. Quite so you can go on the dark web and see hundreds of PayPal accounts compromised. It's like, wow. So it's happening all the time. You just don't ever hear about
it. Right. When you go on a website and you're going to use your card, always look at the top to make sure there's a padlock.
Yeah, it's called It's called TTPS.
Yeah, and if you go and it's putting in your card details, and it's a clone site, because they're cloning loads of sites like EE. The
thing is it's easy to do, but it's all layers. They're like what is happening is your computer's relaying back to the server because it's all to do with the layers. I can't remember how it goes, but it's like a handshake thing. But it happens so fast.
It's a three-way handshake.
Yeah, so
It
Yeah, that's
sends.
how it keeps it secure. That's how it gives it a secure
It
certificate.
sends. I'll send the packet to you. Your computer sends a packet back to me, and so
Oh, StreamYard doesn't use it.
my packet is the header. You'll get it, and you'll send it back to me, and that's the three-way handshake. And yours is then the header comes, and that's where it's transferred.
Yeah, and they can hijack that.
Yeah,
It's not good.
and
But HTTPS, it doesn't really get attacked that much because Google owns it.
but they can clone the website. Copy the website because you can easily copy a website by clicking the three dots going down to show.
Yeah, you'll know because of certain things as well.
But yeah, I always look to see, just look and see if the padlock's there. If there's no padlock, don't put your card details in. It's not secure. But
When you use Amazon.
But when you're using VPNs or you're using, say, like even your Windows, keeping it up to date, your security up to date, it will pick it up and it will come up not secure. I tell you, not secure.
Yeah. But it's annoying when Windows fucking does that because they update it and then change everything around and just like, really?
Yeah, but you've got to keep up to date with your security, otherwise.
Yeah, no, I do it myself when I'm ready to do it because sometimes it's just annoying. All they are is security patch updates. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not anything special.
Oh, well, Windows 10 October now they've stopped doing the updates things, and it keeps saying, well, it keeps telling me I need to. Mine's not compatible, right? My laptop.
Do you remember that day where the security update thing? Somebody made a mistake and cost the whole world an internet issue. Windows went down.
Oh yeah, hospitals. It will win XP.
No, that was a while back. This is recent. They sent out a Adobe update. No, it's not. It is part of that, but I'm talking about like it happened this year.
Right, I'm going back about 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know about that one. That's everyone had to change over to Windows.
Yeah,
11.
because well, NHS
a patch update.
Well, NHS were running on Windows XP, and Windows 10 were out. Windows 11 weren't out yet.
Because XP was more stable.
Yeah, but they don't do updates after so long. So they're not going to do updates from this month.
XP, they did update. They had to update it because everyone was using it. It's like, oh, fuck. They had to do a security update.
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to download the Windows 11, get the key, put that on, because I've had it running on Windows 11 before.
Windows 10 is far better than Windows 11.
Yeah, but Windows 10, they've stopped updating it now from this month.
No, they're still updating it. Are they doing it that quick?
Yeah, they've got rid of it.
I thought they wasn't due to do that yet.
October.
You shitting me?
No, Google it.
I've got Windows 11, so I'm out.
I am though, right? So,
can you update?
It says not, and it won't let me update it from site. But I've had it on before because I've just got.
See, the thing is, you can keep Windows 10. It's fine, but if you don't want viruses or anything, don't connect to the internet, and you're absolutely fine.
You'll still be able to do updates, but you'll have to do it manually.
Yeah, they'll probably charge.
You'd have to go to that Windows update.
When is Microsoft stopping Windows 10 updates? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just curious. They've already done it 2 days ago.
Exactly. So I'm going to get all my photos off this, and if it don't work, I'm going to wipe it, put Linux on it, and then I'm going to put a Windows 11 patch on it.
Windows 11 is not great.
I like 10.
Yeah, but we all got to change because Microsoft are like, you need to change. See, the reason why I like Apple that much is All they do is an OS update, and that's it. You know, they don't need to have different software. You have to pay for it, but you know.
But it was 2 days ago. I don't talk shit, me, you know.
I never said you did. It's just I was like curious of when they're doing.
I'm like a little know-it-all.
Yes, I know. Well, I was a know-it-all. But yeah, I don't know why they stopped the update.
People don't like it, especially when you tell a Scottish person that Edinburgh is built on an extinct volcano.
Well, there is volcanoes there, but they're not. The city isn't built on it. I don't think.
No, you want to worry about that Campifragre.
What, the one in Scotland?
Italy. It's right.
Oh, I don't care. It's not going to affect us.
It will.
No.
Yes, right. It's
I'm
a
messing
super.
with you.
Right, it's a super volcano, right?
Yes, I'm joking. I'm messing with it. I know which one you're on about. Yeah, super volcanoes are pretty damaging for the planet.
Well, if it proper goes off and it's
Unless it's humans. Then, yeah.
If it's what is it? Pyroplastic.
Pyroplastic flows.
So if it's pyroplastic,
there's no plastic in it. It's pyroplastic.
That's what I mean.
Oh, I can't say it now. You're making me say plastic.
Well.
Anyway, carry on.
Well, it'd be like if it's like Mount Vesuvius or the one like with Pompeii. Vesuvius, right? Well,
that is the Pompeii one.
Yeah. Well, that's right next door to Campifragre, which means fields of fire. Well, you remember in 1800s when people were ice skating on the River Thames?
I mean, I could tell you that I wasn't born in that time.
No,
so
but you know history. Can you remember photographs of people ice skating on River Thames?
No, I've never seen them. I might have. I don't know. But yeah, I've heard about that.
Right.
Because it used to be really cold.
And they said it were, and they were on about the smog when London.
People go on about global warming. That the UK is getting too warm. Yeah, we're moving. The tectonic plates are moving. And people are like, but it's not tectonic plates don't move. Yes, they do.
Move all the time.
It's getting warmer. I will admit it is getting a bit warm, but it's
We
still
live.
all these fucking wars and shit blowing up the fucking place. Doesn't help.
Well, our planet we live on a ball of molten rock.
Pretty much.
So as it's spinning, it causes the North Pole and the South Pole. Even that's changing.
Yeah, they flip. It's called pole flip.
Yeah.
But that happens every something stupid years.
So many thousand years, yeah. And we have mass extinction days. So, you know, did you hear about the government?
Which government?
Our government.
Oh yeah, the cloud seeding bullshit.
No.
Or fracking.
If there's a mass extinction, if there's a lot of people die at once, this company what happens to be a marquee company for weddings and that, will store.
They're building marquees randomly.
Yeah, to store bodies.
People in it.
Yeah.
Bit odd, that is.
Well, people think it's because we might have a civil war. No, I don't think it's going to be that. If you look up Cambridge University...
It won't be that. I think there is an extinction level event probably going to happen.
Well, University of London, UCLA, and Cambridge are doing studies into what will happen if there's a pyroclastic eruption in Campifragre.
Yeah, the thing is, that doesn't cover the whole country. It will run out of steam before it gets... No, it won't cover the whole world, I meant to say.
No,
steam. I know what you mean.
It all depends which way wind's blowing when it happens and how big it is. Because
it's erupting now, because
they're having no, it's not. They haven't interrupted yet. They're having.
Oh, no, it's
that's next. That's it weren't Vesuvius. It was. Stromboli and the other one.
See, the one the volcano I'm worried about is the ones on the Ring of Fire. That's the one you want to worry about, not the one that's super volcanoes.
Right.
It will cause problems to the human race, but it won't kill everyone.
Right. No, it'll cause a mass extinction in Europe, right? Event because if it's a massive eruption, the ash and in the air, right, will send, if it's blowing this way, put the UK into a mini ice age for about 7 years, 8 years.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, but for the whole of the UK to live without producing veg, your animals would die, your heating system wouldn't work because of the ash, your cars, you won't be able to drive your cars because the combustion engine needs oxygen. So
you do realise ash doesn't stay in the air for long, right?
Well, if it's
I know what you mean. Yeah. It's not good.
A mass extinction, if it's a massive one, the UK, if it's blowing this way, 8 years, we'd run out of food within a matter of a month or so.
It's probably about life would probably cease to exist in about 2 years.
And you've got, so
years, we're not gonna survive.
So you'll have 7 years of. You'd have acid rain. You'd have to grow your own crops indoors.
If you have the right lighting, they'll grow.
Yeah, and you'd have to find your own meat. So you're probably killing rats and eating rats.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll go vegetarian.
You'd have the power stations won't function, would they?
The worst ones is nuclear. If they have a meltdown, it could be a cause of a bit of a disaster. But like I said, the governments are probably already counting this.
A massive eruption would, according to Cambridge and well, I've been looking at the studies they've been doing at the universities and government studies.
No, what's the volcano called?
Campifragre.
Where's it near?
It's in Naples. It's right next to. Do you want me to spell it?
No, I'm not going to realize. Yeah, spell it.
Right. It's
CA
MPI space FLE.
I got it. It's in Italy.
It's in Naples, in Italy. And my daughter went a few months back. They're having earthquakes, right? Like mass, they're happening. So like 200-300 a day. Nearly everybody in Naples was on antidepressants, man.
See, the thing is, the volcano's right next to the sea. So, depending on which way it goes, if it goes into the sea, it'll just.
When it mixes with water. Oh, and guess what else they're doing? They're drilling into it.
Oh, that's smart.
And they're going to pump water into it.
That's even more smart.
No, because in Iceland.
Yeah, it also will go bang as well if they're not careful.
Well, no, what they're doing in Iceland is they use it as a thermal. So they've got this thermal power plant, which is right next to the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon is a man-made lake on top of a lava chamber, and it heats up. and they cover themselves in volcanic mud because it's good for your skin.
You know that.
So for years, what they've been doing in Norway and that is to drill down towards like right next to the chamber, and then they put water down, which causes steam. So then it rises back up, and that's when they turn it into energy.
Yeah, no, they send pipe down and then steam comes back up the pipe. I don't know.
But where I live, right?
Oh yeah, you told me that. Yeah, sorry, Karen.
About the pit, the mine.
Yeah, you know about that. They drilled a hole and then they was going to do a.
Yeah, they're heating up buildings from old mine shafts. So the people where I live think they were going to build houses there. They're not the houses down because of subsidence, right? And when I've looked into it and I've looked onto what's that map called? The old maps, ordnance survey maps.
They usually call them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, ordnance survey. So I've gone back on them, and the bottom and on to next estate, that is where the mine shafts were.
Yeah.
Right, and then the Fanny pit.
Oh, is there are those mine shafts easy to get accessible?
Well, there's a big field now where houses got knocked down, and then I've seen them drilling, like they've made a borehole, and they said, "Oh, it's to see if they can build houses, see if there's subsidence, right?" But when I looked into it, I found that the council has got this greener energy where they drill down to the mine shaft and they pump the water in, and the heat from the water that's there, because apparently it's superheated.
Yeah, but the thing is mine shafts aren't at that level heat.
Well, these mine shafts are they're hundreds of years old. That one's about 200-year old.
Oh, fair enough. I thought they're like new, like.
No, the newer ones they can't do that because they're too far down. It's the older ones.
I'm surprised the whole Newcastle hasn't collapsed with those mine shafts.
Well, they've filled up with water, and the water's become superheated. So now they're using that energy to heat homes.
Speaking of underground, in Manchester, literally the whole city is virtually on stilts.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's massive underground caverns and all that in Manchester. I'm like, if the terrorists got down there and blew everything up down there, they would collapse the whole city. Probably shouldn't say that. Somebody will assume I'm probably going to do it.
In Derbyshire, they've got the Blue John mines. Oh, when you go down there, right? And yeah, well, the
they're like used as mining, or is it?
Not anymore, but they're open to public.
Oh, that means they're probably not.
So when you go down, you've got your little miner's helmet on, and it's got the light on. And when you're looking up,
do you have to go with a guide? You can't. Yeah, I know which ones you're on about now. Yeah. Sorry, no,
No, you can go with a guide, or you can just walk through on your own. Because it's like you go down mine shaft on this cage, and then once you're in there, or some of them you can walk down like an old railway, like the where kids used to pull up the ropes, pull a coat. Well, these Blue John mines, when you go down there, when your helmet catches the rock, it's like you see the full gold and you see the Blue John, and it's like stars.
Yeah, underground.
It's the only place in well. Sheffield's got a good mining museum as well. We could go to that.
I'm in Sheffield, am I?
when you come up here, we could drive down Sheffield and go to the mining museum.
Sounds like a date.
There's loads of places I could take you.
Oh, be careful because there's people in here that would.
We're gonna. I'm gonna take.
We were going on a date.
I'm gonna take you to that Marsden
Hotel
Grotto. Yeah. Where that's in the cave, Smuggler's Cave. And when it sees out, you can walk round like where Marsden Rock is. They blew half of it up though because it was falling down. And you just got to watch you don't get shit on bike turns. Not seagulls.
Oh, wait, what? What shit's on there?
The seagulls, full of them, man.
Seagulls are ginormous. They are big.
If you go down with a bag of chips, they mug you.
Fucking mug them little bastards.
They mugged me. They mugged me down Team Valley for me meatball melt sandwich, Subway sandwich.
Yeah, bloody flying rats.
It cut my head open. Pecked my head.
Oh wait, no, they're not flying rats. Flying rats and pigeons.
It landed on my head. I went to knock it off. It pecked me, drew blood. I dropped my meatball melt, and then it flew off. It didn't even bother eating it. What a waste.
Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck about pigeons. They just don't care.
And my head was bleeding, and then I was looking around to see if anybody'd seen it.
How the fuck does the seagulls get in a mine shaft?
They're always flying around where I am.
It's not impossible for them to get into a mine shaft. I've been into a mine shaft called Bethel Quarry. Went under there. That was pretty cool. It was they turned it into a drug place, so people were growing weed. Obviously, it's not there anymore. They've busted it.
Well, in Barnsley, there's a priory.
Oh, shit. Don't worry. I just realised.
Well, the priory, right, had tunnels underneath it. Well, when I was a kid, we used to crawl into tunnels because it were like paving slabs, like in squares. So it was the size of a paving slab, top and bottom and side, holding it up. You crawl through that and then you'd be in the tunnels. And we used to, you could stand up then.
Are they accessible still? Or
no, they've caged them off. But
yeah, that's why you get like flipping angle grinder, isn't it?
But though it was brilliant when we were kids. We used to go in to, like when you get inside there, it's like old limestone rock. But because limestone's porous and it's brittle after with water, it's not safe anymore. They said.
Oh yeah, gritstone is worse one. Oh, I know which one you're on about. Oh wait, gritstone actually does the same thing. If it gets too wet, it breaks off. Flakes.
Yeah. It's really brittle.
Wait, what was it? Was it granite?
Sandstone. Granite is really hard.
What was it sandstone or was it something else?
Sandstone, it's soft water areas. Granite's hard water areas. So Edinburgh's granite. Edinburgh's built on granite. That's why all buildings are made of granite.
Don't climb granite in the wet. Slippery as butter.
Sandstone is you could whack it with an hammer, it'd shatter.
Yeah, to climb that you have to use ice axes.
And when you start going near to the coast, like Scarborough, Whitby, Filey, that's flint and I can't remember what stone it is. But it's called Fossil Coast.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it. There's see, I went to Wales. There's two types there: gritstone and what's that other one? It's like turns to like soap.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, go Wye Valley. That's what it was. Wye Valley, whatever it's called in Wales. The really nice.
Limestone, quartz.
That's it, limestone. Gritstone. Oh, is it gritstone? I've done limestone, which turns really slippery when in the rain.
It's carboniferous limestone and
Yeah, I've climbed up gritstone and limestone so far. Might have been other things as well. I don't know. But they had to close it off because it was collapsing.
right where I live, it's built on sandstone, siltstone, and mudstone.
Mudstone? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Wow, mudstone. I've never heard that. Interesting.
And Newcastle is it's on a dike and it's sedimentary rock, mudstone, siltstone, sandstone, and coal.
Yeah, coal's not really that good. Do you know coal is actually just wood?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And did you know coal turns into diamonds?
You didn't see that? Yeah, there's a lot more to it than just that. It's all to do.
But they can make diamonds now because that's why diamonds aren't as like.
See, the thing is, diamonds have to. How they're made is to do with pressure.
Yeah.
Really deep underground, and then they come to the surface. People tried making it with coal. It is bollocks. You can't make it with coal.
They don't make synthetic diamonds, right?
Yeah, it makes synthetic diamonds. That's it. To make a real diamond, you need a lot of pressure. I don't think we can do that just yet. But yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Well, I'm gonna Google that. How?
I might be wrong, but as far as I know, there was bullshit going around saying you can make diamonds with coal.
They make it in a lab. I'm sure they make it from ashes.
Yeah, but they don't use coal.
Lab-grown diamonds are made in two ways: high pressure, high temperature, or chemical vapor disposition. Both methods start with a diamond seed and use advanced technologies to accelerate the natural diamond forming process, which typically takes millions of years. High pressure temperature method mimics the natural conditions deep within the earth. The carbon source, carbon material, graphite, coal, or diamond grit is used as a source of the carbon. Diamond seeds, small diamond seed is placed in the capsule of the carbon source and a metal flux mixture. Intense pressure. The capsule is pressurized and subject to a high heat temperature of over 13,000 centigrade and a pressure of over 20 ton. Force the carbon stone and the crystal around the seed, which the carbon atoms bond to the seed, forming a new diamond crystal over a matter of weeks.
Wow. But like I said, you still have to use pressure. It's not like videos where people just did something with the coal and that was it. You need a lot more than coal, but obviously
it's done in like a pressurized container, a bit like a cryogenics thing.
But the thing is, if you get a diamond from from the earth, it's a lot more expensive. But yeah, I know what you mean. That's pretty cool though. They can do that. But it's still artificial, unfortunately.
They've stopped it. Well, in South Africa and that areas where diamonds are usually formed, and because of the way they treat the miners in South Africa, they called them blood diamonds, didn't they?
Yeah, they were green. They were emeralds, not actually. Or was it actually a diamond? I don't know.
No, they were natural. But
yeah, it was an emerald, wasn't it? Green emerald, and they called it the death diamond.
Yeah, because they risk their life to mine them.
You might have been right, actually. I might have got that wrong.
Well, that's why people they stop you buying diamonds now. Oh, same with ivory. You can't buy ivory.
That blood diamond is very interesting. There is actually a massive pile of it in a vault. I'm not sure if they've got it now. It got flooded. No one can access it because it got flooded, and it's down there ever since. It's crazy, that is. Absolutely. That's the blood diamond. It was huge. Can't remember how much it was worth. It was worth a lot. I don't want to see the bloody video. Blood diamond. I was coming up with a movie. Green diamond. I don't actually know. It's not coming up with anything. Oh shit.
The Cullen or Callan diamond. It was 1900s and 1800s, beginning 1900s. It was found in South Africa, right? And it's something like 3,000 carats.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
I don't know whether British robbed it or whether it was given to royal family, but it's in Crown Jewels now. They reckon it's worth over $1 billion.
Yeah, that's not what I'm on about. There's another diamond I was on about, but it was so many years ago, I can't remember how to get what it's called. Cause I read a blood diamond. It come up with the movie, and I'm like, what? But yeah, it's crazy.
And you know that scepter they carry, the scepter that long stick that the king carried when he was gonna
coronation.
Yeah, it's called the scepter. Well, that biggest diamond in the world is in that. It's 3,000 carat.
It's funny, they don't actually do anything with it. It just sits there doing nothing. Till a coronation happens. Well, we could be having another coronation.
Yeah.
That's mad, though, because you don't usually see this many coronations in one lifetime.
I've only seen one. Well, yeah, no, I've seen two, actually. We've seen two. Because other ones, we didn't have telly.
Technically, a coronation did happen then, but then Elizabeth came. Queen Elizabeth came before you were born, so
yeah. But what first one to be televised, and King Charles was the second to be televised. So we'll see the third, and we'll have seen 3 coronations. That's mad.
That's rare, by the way. Very rare to see that. Because obviously, because it's a royal family, they don't give up the crown that quick, or the throne, should say.
Queen didn't.
No, she died.
I didn't think Charles would ever be king. Me. I thought she was going to live as old as a man.
He very well could be. He could pass away very soon. So he is quite old now.
He's got cancer, hasn't he?
Believe so, yeah.
They're always in news.
Yeah, they actually did declare that they want privacy from the media. Why do you think you never hear what goes on in the royal family? You only hear stupid things, but you don't hear what's really going on.
Oh, I don't know. We've been hearing about Fergie past few week.
Who?
Fergie, Prince Andrew's ex-wife.
Oh, paedophile man.
Yeah. I don't. Where is it they live? Is it
Prince
not?
Andrew? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna Google that. I think it's either. I don't think it's Kensington.
But it ain't Epstein Island, which put it that way. It is definitely not Epstein Island.
He lives in the Royal Lodge, Windsor.
Oh, I didn't think he still have access to that sort of stuff.
No, I thought it would have been moved out. And how many
Prince Andrew's
bedrooms?
been dethroned. He's not allowed to ever be in power.
Well, he lives there with his ex-wife, right?
What?
Still lives there with Fergie. So how many bedrooms has the Royal Lodge?
A lot. To just say that, it's a lot.
I'm sure it was 40 something. 30.
Why do you need that many bloody rooms?
Exactly. Why are we paying for it? He's not even a royal. And he got stripped of all his royalty, but yet Harry couldn't wear his uniform, but he still wore his, Andrew.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is his uniform. Yeah, it's annoying though. Shouldn't even keep that, to be honest.
Do you know how many rooms?
What Prince Andrew? What did he represent? Was it the Royal Air Force or Royal Marines?
Navy.
Oh, the Navy.
Right. Do you know Buckingham Palace? It's got 78 bathrooms.
The royal family's not even that big.
19 state bedrooms. 92 officers. 52 guest bedrooms.
It's mad.
And 188 staff bedrooms.
Wow. That's a lot of bedrooms. I wouldn't mind to stay there.
And let's see how many people live there. 800 people live there.
Are they there all at once?
It says 800 people work for the royal household. There's a lucky few that actually live there.
So they don't all live there?
It's supposed to be dropped into bits, full of rats.
It is an old building.
They're doing it up, aren't they?
They have to. This is monarchy. And it's part of the England's heritage. Whatever the fuck that is anymore.
It's mad, isn't it? So in total, there's 776 rooms in Buckingham Palace.
Doesn't matter, we're paying for the boats coming over. It's fucking crazy, that is.
Oh, right. The White House State Ballroom is an extension to the wing of the White House, East Wing, sorry. been in construction since September 2025. 900,000 square foot. It's got seating capacity for around 900 people.
Wow.
Cost.
A lot.
In 2025, it was estimated to cost 20 million.
Oh, is that it? Might be more than that.
It's good. It said more.
That's a very old building. Very old building. It was built when Lincoln was around. That's how old it is.
Oh, 24 hours ago, Daily Mail said Trump unveils the process of it's now 250 million.
No one knows. Anyway. It'll keep going up. The older it gets, anyway.
I don't know why he's building it.
Who built it?
Trump.
Trump never built the White House.
No, he's built the ballroom.
Oh, the West Wing was built by another president, so
I'm not very good on American history.
well, what's wrong with making a ballroom? Trust me, they're always extending that bloody place.
What did you hear him last week? Right.
No, I don't really do politics anymore.
Well, it's
No.
put tariffs on us, right?
Yeah, what's wrong with tariffs?
Well, one of tariffs is on.
Yeah, but think about it. China was paying near zero, and they weren't happy about it, and they went no, because obviously China are making money, the US aren't. So
China's getting whacked by them for it.
Yeah,
For
because
tariffs. They're not buying.
Yeah, no, China will collapse because of the US. But China.
No, they won't. Because you remember, Gordon Brown when the bank collapsed?
You do realise China isn't actually rich.
They are.
But they ain't, because they've got a lot of people. That's why they can do a lot of these fucking
right.
things.
You know when Gordon Brown were in power?
What, our Prime Minister, yeah?
Yeah. And that bank collapsed.
What bank? A lot of banks collapsed in his wake.
Oh, God, I can't remember what it was called.
Ain't HSBC, is it?
No, that's really...
That's Chinese bank. But whatever you hear is China is not actually as rich as you think they are.
Right, hold on. Can't remember the name of it.
But the problem is Russia are causing problems for China, because if Russia do something, China know they're in a hell to pay as well. So
it was Chancellor Exchequer, right? So I think it was about 1980. This bank collapsed. Northern Rock, right? Northern Rock.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Right? And loads of people would have lost money, but he bought the bad debt, right? So to buy the bad debt, do you know what he done?
Actually, I don't know. You have to say.
Right. We had loads of gold bullion, right? And we've got bonds. Most of the bonds
Yeah, we don't use
for American, because it's not money. When the bearer of is your pound note says the bearer of, so the Bank of England has got the bonds. So money ain't money.
See, the thing is, money and bonds they're not worth anything. They're just a bit of paper. Gold is worth something because it's an object.
Yeah. So
Banks can't do anything with that object. If they don't have it, they can't do anything with it, if that makes sense. Yeah, sorry, Karen.
I think it was called Gordon Brown's bottom. I think, I'm not sure. I'll Google that. Well, Gordon Brown, right? He went to the stock exchange and he told them that he was going to sell the gold, the bullion.
He did.
He told them, yeah?
Yeah.
So he sold off the gold reserves.
What an idiot, Karen. Not you. I'm not talking about you.
So, because he told them, right? Let me get this right. Because he told the stock exchange that he was gonna, told the newspapers he was gonna sell off some gold bullion. So that made, because a big lump of gold is gonna flood the market, that brought the cost down by half. Right?
But the thing is that will only last so long. The richness will only last for so long, and then we'll go back into a recession, which we are back in again.
Well, he sold off the gold bullion. So when he sold it off, because he told them the week before, the cost of the gold halved in price. So he got X amount of money for the gold. And then, as soon as I think it was 300 or 400 ton of gold he sold, right?
That's quite a bit.
Well, when he sold it for 300 million. But then, a week after, then the gold went onto the market. Some country bought it all, and then the price of the gold shot up to 3 billion.
Yeah.
Right? So why, I don't know why he said he was selling it.
Don't know why he sold it to begin with, but hey.
Neither, nor do I. So we've got a very little gold reserves left, and this Chancellor is talking about selling it.
We don't even have any fucking gold left.
We do?
Yeah, but they're not going to tell you that, are they?
We have got gold reserves, but I mean that diamond and royal family, that's worth 2 billion.
Yeah, I want to start doing like gold. I want to start collecting up gold and stuff because things are not looking good.
And it kept the bonds, and
Why do you keep the bonds? You just sold the bonds and kept the fucking gold.
Yeah, and you know what else they've done?
Bearer bonds are called, and they are illegal now.
They've actually bought up some of America's bad debt.
Yeah, we've got more. America's got more debt than we have.
Oh, definitely.
They are richer than us, so. See, the thing is the US have got a massive military funding. That's where most of the funding goes, into the military complex. Because obviously the US have grown out so much. They're now become the most powerful-ish country. Actually, I think they are the powerfulest at the minute. It could change. But yeah, the US can butt fuck any country if they really want to. Even Russia, for that matter. But the thing is with Russia is that they're all propaganda. They're all. That's the thing with Russia. It's all propaganda. It's all just hyping everything up, and then you realise it's actually complete bollocks. And he's proved that. Putin has proved.
It's not being proven, But guess what? All the thing bought all the gold. China.
Yeah, I know. They've been buying a lot of things outright. It's a bit bizarre.
And did you know that UK are doing a deal to supply India with 450 million pounds of missiles?
Why?
They're going into partnership or something with India.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. And then India are allowed to come over for come over for free. And I thought, what? Is it? Look, I'm nothing against that. It's just that's just stupid because we're struggling as it is, and they're doing that. I have nothing against them, but it's our government needs to stop doing that because this is the reason why we're in trouble.
One
He's
point,
doing
I've just
stupid
googled
shit.
like Starmer has just done a deal with Ukraine where he's going to give them what I've got it here 1.6 billion on laser guided missiles.
But the thing is the UK is keeping the fucking war going. We don't need it. They need to end that war now because there's no point. What is the point? Because Russia just you can keep giving them weapons and stuff until Russia goes weak. But the thing is Ukraine have had a corrupt. They had a lot of weaponry that went over there, and they sold it all off. They didn't use it for what they meant to be used. They sold it off because they want to make their own gains.
Well, a lot of it went to Israel, not Israel, Hamas.
Yeah, it's the Ukrainians, the government are idiots. They got a bloody Nazi platoon for fuck's sake. Yes, they do literally have a platoon called that. Look, it's bad what's happening, but we can't sustain this war. This is the problem. They seem to think we can. Starmer is so stupid, it's unreal. He's going to kill this country if he hasn't already.
Well, they've just bought some so many billion on some missiles for UK. Oh,
Yeah.
they're not cruise missiles, they're something else. They're the new ones.
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of missiles out there.
No, the new ones, state of the art ones.
They ain't hypersonic, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had them for years. It's not new.
No, they've bought more.
The US probably have more.
So what I think they're doing is, I think they've bought more for them to give the old laser guided ones we've got to Ukraine.
That is what was meant to happen. Is all the old stock was going to Ukraine and all the new stock we had got.
Yeah, but last year, about beginning of this year,
they're sustaining this war.
Yeah.
Russia is not going to just give up just like that. This is the thing is, Russia is either put tons of sanctions on them and eventually it will collapse them, which I'm very surprised they're still fighting, to be honest. How long has it been going on for? Since 2014. But then obviously the war itself kicked off in 2022, I think it was. And it's still been going for 3 years now. It's mad. It's absolute madness. Absolute madness. 3 years for a pointless war. But the frustrating thing about it is over here, our stupid Prime Minister wants to ban buy one, get one free foods. He wants to ban refills for sugary drinks. And I'm thinking, how is this going to solve a problem? See, it's these silly things. It's these silly things he's doing So it's pissing people off. It's like, do you think that the countries are going to sustain from it? Not a fucking because everyone's unhealthy. It's absolute dumb. It's absolute mad.
Well, was it Subway, McDonald's, or where you get a refill drink? You cannot.
No, they don't do refills to begin with.
Is it?
Subway does, but McDonald's I know don't.
No, it's not Subway. It's Pizza Hut.
Yeah, their restaurant. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a few other places where refill. You cannot refill Coke. You can only get one.
That's stupid, to be honest. What is he fucking getting these ideas from? It's like, oh yeah, kids they still got to intake a lot. It doesn't matter if they're in a bloody restaurant or not. It's fucking stupid.
Well, the parents can't cook. That's the issue.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, it's buy one get one free stuff. Is what makes me laugh. I don't know what their game is.
But when I buy
digital ID, now there's a issue with that. Is I have nothing against it. Don't put my hand up. Nothing against it. What I've got against is what do they do with the information? Who has access to that? And which criminal organisation can get your information quicker? They already could do that. But now it's made so much easier for people to fake IDs. You know, they could nick your digital ID and use it for themselves. And you could...
That's right. That black belt barrister was doing something talking about it. And I wrote in comments, I says, well, what about when they nick your ID? It's easy to change your password.
He is against it, by the way.
Yeah. I says, I put it's easy to change your password, but you can't change your identity.
What happens if your phone dies? Like this just happened. How's that going to work? What happens if you're literally showing someone and the phone just died? You're not going to keep your phone. You're not going to be like, oh, I need to keep my phone always.
You'll not need it all the time.
No, but because they have access to your fucking phone. But the problem is the government's always been watching us. It's not a new thing. The government's always done it, but it's making it easier for criminals now. That's what I'm worried about. Because they won't make it secure. They won't spend the money to secure it.
Well, they can't. Because that's why there's no way you can make anything secure because there's always a way around it. So that's why they bring out these hackers.
The hackers, but yeah, if the security is strong enough, they can actually detect it before it causes damage. The thing is these hackers, they can be stopped. You have to stop the hacker. But you know, because they know what you're going to do. But yeah, it is. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's absolute madness.
So once everything goes online and it's digital, and something happens, well, I just survive. We'll go back to bartering.
But the thing is, it's like I have ID on me all the time. I like to have the physical copy because it's there. It's not going to run out of charge. It could go missing, but the likelihood somebody using it is very fucking slim. I mean, but if it's digital, it's more easier. So all you have to do is change the picture and boom.
Yeah.
And somebody's using your, it's
so simple.
Anyone with computer knowledge will be like, yeah, that's exactly what could happen. But
so simple.
The government's buying us anyway. But the problem is that's made it more easier.
Yeah, but NHS has been hacked. We have that car manufacturers, they were hacked.
Oh, the NHS thing was hacked. Yeah, it was a ransom virus or something.
Yeah.
It was called something. It was one of the most dangerous ones. No, actually, it wasn't the most dangerous one. Stocknet Stocknet is the most dangerous computer virus out there. And yes, it's in the wild.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, some car manufacturing.
What is the most dangerous one? Oh, it's dead. Give me a minute. I want to have a look this up. I want to see what the most deadly one is. Stocknets might be the one. I don't know. I've got cans everywhere. I need to sort this place out. I'm depressed. Oh wait, I am depressed because of fucking other people. Anyway, sorry. Moving on. Is it doing that for you? What is the most dangerous computer virus? The Philippines.
Not monkey flu, is it? You're looking up.
Oh my god! I don't know what it's called. That it's called My Doom Worm. That's a worm virus. That's not worm.
Jaguar Land Rover shut down 3 weeks ago. Closed the whole plant down because they got hacked. And they had to close all the systems down, and the manufacturing, like Nissan, it's all done by computer.
Yeah, everything is done by computer nowadays.
So because they got hacked, they have like tests and new models and new designs, and they're all so they couldn't be stolen. They closed it all down.
Oh, the amount of damages they caused.
And they reckon
$38.5 billion of damages that one of the viruses did, which is My Doom. Wow. There's another one, I can't read that. So big.
Google,
so big.
How much money a day is lost by cybercrime?
See, the thing is with Google, if you ever heard them on the internet, they don't really get hacked because no one knows where their servers. They do, but not as much as you think. Because they can get rid of it fast. They've got the people to do it. And plus, you don't know where their data farms are. They don't tell you. That's how they keep secure. Because if you really want to cause problems, you have to be on one of their sites. Because they've got so many different sites. If one goes down, they just change over to another one. That's just how it goes.
Do you know how much money a day is lost around the world, worldwide, for cybercrime? 20 billion.
What, 20 billion people or $20 billion?
Dollars.
It's not a lot.
FBI reported $16.6 million in cybercrime losses during 2024, while the total estimate for the UK economy around 27 billion in that year. Last year, 27 billion were lost in cybercrime, and they want us to put digital ID.
Is that for the whole world, or
that was UK?
That's nothing really. The UK has got a lot more than whatever they just said.
27 billion was a lot.
28 billion. 20 billion is not a lot.
To lose it is.
Billion, yeah, we're in trouble.
To lose it is.
Actually, how much? What is the UK's net worth? Actually, it probably does not make. We got 13.0 trillion. That's not even put a dent in it. Yeah, how much did you say again?
It was
20 billion.
27 billion were lost in UK last year alone.
It's a lot, but it's not a lot. That makes
That
sense.
was just cybercrime. That's not including benefit fraud, housing benefit fraud, or tax evasion. That's just cyber.
They do get it back. I mean, we have in 2014 it was 20 trillion we had, which is a lot of money. No, 13 trillion, which is a lot of money.
Well,
that's a lot.
why can't the government give digital ID to the foreigners that are coming over?
They are. That's what they're doing. You know, that's why they made the digital ID. So anyone that's coming over has to have a digital ID to work. But the problem is we're forced into doing that as well now because we have to show it as stupid. It's not going to change nothing. Germany's done it, nothing's changed. France has done it, nothing's changed.
Right.
It's not going to stop immigration. I'm sorry.
If we've got national insurance number, which you get at birth.
Yeah, I know, I've got one.
Right? So if you have a national insurance number, then you would not need digital ID. If you have not got a national insurance number, then you should get digital ID.
But they still are trying to push digital ID on everyone, not just them.
Well, I don't agree with that.
But it's not mandatory yet, but they're trying to make it mandatory. It ain't going to work.
It won't happen.
No, I certainly ain't fucking getting it.
There's too many of us in Britain that won't have it.
I'll stop using my phone and throw it away. Start using phones that don't need the government to work.
They're saying, oh, you need it to get a job. And now you need it to get a bank account. You need it to claim benefit. You need it to buy a house.
You needed ID to do half of these things anyway. So.
Yeah. So if you've got a national insurance number and you've got a British passport and you are British, 100% British, you shouldn't need any of it. You've already got ID. You've already got proof you're British. Your national insurance number allows you to work.
But what I don't like about government having that sort of control, they could put something on your digital ID saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You could go into a shop and go, you've used up too much, you can't buy any more stuff.
So
when he starts restricting people's bank accounts, you've lost the country.
If we've got no money and everything, it's digital, right? So that means that you're an alcoholic and you're spending most of your benefit on alcohol. They can stop you spending it on that.
Which is hard to do, but they do anyway.
So
realise these have got sunshades on it.
And it's like, I don't buy, Tesco store cards and stuff. I don't use them.
Tesco's one I do because you get points for it. That's all I use it for.
But they do it so they can target you on what to spend, offer you offers on what you normally buy to get you to buy more.
Yeah, but if I was getting Magic Stars or something and they said, oh, you bought too much, we're cutting you off, I would tell them, I would actually be like, what the fuck does that make sense?
Well, it's not food what we need to be working on. It's mobile, we live in a throwaway society. Look at Windows 10, not going to update anymore. So you've got to buy another computer.
See, the government needs to start looking at things, not digital ID because it's not really much of an issue. Not people's health or thing. He's not looking at the real picture. Is try and solve world peace and shit. Get rid of these fucking wars. Not
getting involved.
Yeah, because they actually said they weren't going to get involved in that one, and they did anyway. Yeah. And get the veterans off the street because half of them don't. They don't
No,
deserve.
right.
Then fight. Can I finish? Don't do a Jerry. Sorry,
Well,
because he does that a lot. He did do it a lot. It's like all the veterans and stuff. What the fuck what's the government doing for that? Is they just even do it? It's just so wrong, to be honest. They're wrong about our homelessness has gone up because I mean some people deliberately put themselves there, but the ones that didn't want to be there had no choice. But now they made it fucking worse by letting all the boats come over, putting them in hotels or abandoned military base. They're here legally. Get them, put them fucking back. Don't just go. Oh, you can stay in. Put you in a hotel. Probably about a couple of years later, you can go into a normal place. But this country can't sustain that. This is what's annoying. We can't sustain this amount of people coming in because it is going to affect the economy eventually. But the problem is, I'm nothing against immigrants. What I'm against is they're all coming over, fighting age men, by the way. But where's all the women and kids? They're all. Why are they over here? They should be fighting, protecting their kids.
Well, it's because, right, it's a long, dangerous way to come, and
it is. They've gone through very safe countries.
Yeah, but what the UK, once they get asylum in the UK, they can bring Bob, your uncle, Fanny, your aunt over. They can bring all the family over.
That's the issue, yeah, because they're bringing the whole family over, but then they're not integrating with the UK. The thing is, a lot of people are not against them, but they're not integrating with the UK anymore.
They
you
are.
go to Birmingham, they're not.
No. What it is we've got regional councils, and our councils all work different. So, like Bradford, what they did was stuck them all in one area, and like what?
I was about to explain that, but like in Birmingham, I went there. It was a horrible place. It's messy. Because those sort of environments, if you actually go to their countries, it'd be pretty much the same thing, unfortunately.
My friend was telling me today, I've got to Google this. I live right next to a big Jewish community, and there's a lot of Asians there, and white people were British. So there's all like.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just there's areas that police won't even go because they're so heavily. It's so heavily run by Muslim criminals. That's what I'm going to say. Not all Muslims are bad. But a lot of them do tend to go that way. A lot of areas are controlled by Muslims. And it's like the police can't do nothing about it. No one can do anything about it. They're taking over. I'm sorry to say. I don't care if I'm racist or not. They are taking over.
Well,
all of them, but a lot of majority are. But they don't like us.
In Gateshead, right, we've always had a big Jewish community.
Yeah, but Jewish is different. They're not out to like, oh, we want to kill all the British off. It's the Al-Qaeda, whatever the fuck it's called. They're the ones that don't like us.
When did Jewish first come to this country?
I thought they were around during World War II as well.
No.
They've been here for years. It's not a new thing.
You know Hastings, 1066?
Yeah. Stupid advert.
There were Jewish living in England then. And
yeah, they've been here for years. I just said.
This
Catholics and Muslims, not Muslims, Catholics and Jews can actually live together because they're not they're a peaceful. Yeah, you would think that. But
what happened was we had a king. I think it was 1500s. We had a king in England. I'm not sure whether it was a Catholic or Church of England. I think it was Catholic, and the King of England wanted England to be a Catholic country. So he told these Jewish people, right, if you're not going to be Catholic, you need to leave, right? So basically, the King of England got rid of all these Jews, but some of the Jews still stayed Jewish but pretended they were Catholic.
Yeah.
And stayed here. And a lot of them left. But you couldn't be known as a Jew. You had to be Catholic. So then, do you know the time of the Industrial Revolution? When, right? So the British, then the Jews, they're really good bankers and they're really good at like managing money and costs of things. So when we had the Industrial Revolution, Robert Louis Stevenson, it was Jewish people that funded him, steam train, right? The mills in Bradford were funded by Jewish people.
Yeah.
And
By the way, just tell you, Jews are not Muslim, by the way. I'd mention that.
And Jews have lived in this country for centuries.
Yeah, and they live in they're from Israel.
They're not.
Israel is a Jewish country. Hence the flag.
No.
Now, I'm not saying they're from there, but they are actually Jews in Israel.
The Jews lived in Syria, right?
Yeah, but they moved.
And Egypt. And Egypt used to own that land where the West that was owned by Egypt. And then we had that 100-year war.
What, Gaza?
Yeah, centuries ago, Egypt owned it.
I didn't know that.
Right? And then Second World War, the British did a deal that the Jews could have this bit of land, which, do you know when the Jews were Exodus, where the Jews were kicked out?
I don't know. I never really went into that sort of history.
Well, biblical, right? And King Herod, it was the Romans, but King Herod, they persecuted the Jews and they kicked the Jews out of Syria and Egypt, and where they said they're going to kill all the firstborns, and you had to put a red cross on the door. Biblical times, right?
They all fucked up back then.
Well, Jesus must have been a Jew because he went into the temple, and he's not called Jesus; he's called something else. They changed his name.
No one even knows what he looks like.
Well, Jews and Arabs from that area, from Syria and Jordan and West Bank area, if you go look into their genealogy, the Kanazi Jews, but the Jews lived in Germany and like Austria, Romania.
Thing is, back then a lot of Jews were killed off, unfortunately.
Well, it's sad, really, because if they got kicked out of Syria and kicked out of Egypt, and they tried to get to the Promised Land, which is where Israel is now.
But the problem is you got all the caliphates that want to wipe them out because Jew isn't part of their way of life. Their way of life is a bit fucked up, to be honest. It's just crazy. I have nothing against anyone. It's just
how
you can be converted so easily. Muslims can be converted into blowing shit up because they're stupid.
Have you heard that Muhammad married a 9-year-old. You hear people saying that, don't you?
But in their culture, that's law. In
No,
our
no,
culture, fucking ain't law.
that's not true. Because do you know Mary and Joseph? Mary was only 11.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's the way their culture is. But the annoying thing is that when they're coming over thinking they can do the same thing, no, it's quite clearly obvious it's not right. But they do it anyway.
Did you know there's a King of England who was 18, 19, I think, and he married a 4-year-old, 5-year-old? Queen Charlotte.
It happens, but we don't really do it nowadays. It doesn't really, it's never really hurt. But I know what you mean. It's back then. I'm talking about now.
Well, when you're living in a time where you can put yourself on a tree and die a lockjaw, or you die during childbirth, right? Well, when you go back to like before Iron Age, before Stone Age, you're going back to the start of civilization, right? Which was weren't in England, we were covered in ice, right? We're the foreigners. And
so you're saying the British people are foreigners? Think about what you just said there.
Right. We've had the Romans, we've had the Vikings, we've had Anglo-Saxons, and we've had the Celts.
Yeah, they've been from countries invading us.
Yeah.
The English.
And Romans came and stayed. Some of them stayed here.
Yeah, I know about that. That was the Roman times.
Yeah.
Before British became Britain, I can't remember how that happened. Something to do. The Vikings were before the after the Roman times. The Vikings were after the Roman times.
Yeah. And so really we've got a bastardized society, haven't we?
It's fucked.
And then we went to India. We had slave trade in Africa, and a lot of the white people that had the sugar cane plantations and all that lot, they had kids with slaves.
But the thing is, England was the richest country in the world at this point in time. They owned a quarter of the world, and now we own nothing because we give it away. If we own a quarter of the world, no one.
But we nicked it. We stole it.
Yeah, that's how you get wealth. You have to steal it. That is how it works. It sounds awful. How do you think the Americans do it?
Yeah.
They've invaded a lot of countries. They've done illegal shit. And the UK's done the same thing. You have to steal it if you want to get rich. The more assets the UK had, no one messed with it. They were just like, yeah, just take it. Because everyone was scared of the UK. That money causes a lot, is dangerous. I will say that. I don't agree with that, but that's how we did it.
No, we had weapons. We had weapons. We had cannons. We had cannons on ships. We had guns. We had bayonets. We had.
We were one of the scariest.
Yeah,
they are still one of the best militaries in the world, but people will disagree with that nowadays because it's like, do you know anything about war, or soldiers and stuff? The Americans have actually got most of it from us.
Yeah,
we them to do it, but then they had they adopted their own training.
Well, was it Kingston Town, something like that in America, right? Where it's Virginia now, and that's where founding fathers went on the Mayflower and what's the other one? Explorer. And
oh yeah, there was a video I watched. A Muslim guy said, "My founding fathers made the UK," and I was sitting there going, "I don't think they fucking did somehow because founding fathers for a start is American. and Muslims never made the UK. I will put that out there.
The first mosque in the UK was a white man who built the mosque after he'd been abroad. He come back and decided he's a Muslim, so he built a mosque.
Look, I mean, there's nothing against it. I have nothing against it, but it's when you get a Muslim saying that, oh yeah, my founding fathers are the ones that built the UK. No, you didn't build the UK. Muslims did not build the fucking UK.
But the first mosque in the UK, well, there were Muslims, but there were British Muslims. There were white people, British white people that converted to Muslim because of this book.
It's not
Can't
what I'm
remember his
saying.
name.
Can you listen to what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything about the mosque. I don't care if they're British that started it. There was a guy I watched. There was a video I saw. This Muslim turned around and said, my founding fathers made the UK. No, they didn't. The British did. But I digress. But I'm not on about the mosque. But I know what you're saying is the white person made the mosque.
Yeah.
But, you know, unfortunately, he adopted that. He's not the one that made mosques. The Muslims did. You get what I mean?
Well, I can't remember. He went to a foreign country. I can't remember where he went. And he was there for a few years. And when he come back, he's converted to Muslim. So he built a mosque. And then...
so he's Muslim, basically.
Yeah, he was British, white British. And he came back, he built a mosque. And then he converted loads of white people to become Muslims as well. So the first Muslims in this country were white British.
How long ago was that? Because they've been coming over since the 80s.
It was 1800s or 1900 beginning.
Oh, that was fucking years ago.
Yeah.
But like I said, you said a white person's the first person to build a mosque in the UK, but they're not the first person to build a mosque.
Well, they were the first Muslims in the UK, were white British. So
yeah, Muslims
did not come over here. Muslims did not come over here and build a mosque.
Colour. It's a religion. No, actually, is it? No, it's not a religion. What the fuck am I on about? You know what I mean? It's just what a culture is. But I know they never came over, but they do come over it. Yeah, it makes sense. But how long ago you're talking about is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about now.
Muslims will tell you now that they've been in this country for over 100 years. No. The Quran and Islam. The Quran and the Islam has been in this country and worshipped for over 100 years. Yes, by white British people who were converted and come over. Do you get me?
Yeah. But the thing is unfortunately that has changed now. They
what don't know about the coming 80s. They were coming to the King of Jordan, the first king.
Yeah, but like I said, back then they weren't as a problem as they are now.
No, there were rich, affluent people that came to study in our universities and went to Cambridge and Oxford.
Yeah, but they're the ones that chose to. They didn't want to be in that culture. They wanted to be in ours. That's different. But nowadays is they're not fitting in with our culture. That's what I'm trying to say. The ones from there. Like I said, when the years you were talking about, no, it was different back then. But I'm talking about now.
But even when Pakistan and India and that was split up, the British or whatever, there were Muslims coming over then, and that was 1960s.
Yeah, but like I said, they weren't a problem back then, as they are now.
I don't know.
It's not to do with their culture. It's to do with the amount are coming over, the country can't sustain it. It will get to a point where it can't sustain itself anymore, and it's already started. But no one knows how long it's going to be before it actually.
Right.
somebody
I
actually
blame the government, right? The government is taking years to sort out someone who come over legitimately as a refugee. They can't work. They're not allowed to work. They're not sponging. They're not allowed to work.
But they're coming over legally. It's when you're coming over illegally, you should be fucking kicked out.
How'd you come over as a refugee legally? If you have to leave everything behind, how'd you come over legally?
What do you mean? There is ways of getting over.
Right. What
I'm saying is that's not the first country they can stop in.
Right.
The UK is the very last one. They have to go through 7 countries to get from that area.
So what
why
happens
do they need to be here?
They leave their country, so they go to the next country and they end up in a refugee camp, right? And that's where you apply to go to England or France or whatever. I've got family there, or right. But these refugee camps, they're stuck in. There's no like.
Yeah, but the thing is what can they do? They're in a war. They're from a war-torn country. They can't just. They just spread them out everywhere. But problem is it's the illegal rate is gone skyrocket. But I know what you mean. It is really hard for them. But the thing is there's loads of different countries. But the thing is, the fact they're doing it illegally or illegal or whatever it fucking is.
Right. So
that's just not right. But to be honest.
Right. Well, I'll talk about Afghanistan. The Afghanistan had set up like a police and army that worked alongside the Americans and the British to fight. So they went to fight against the Taliban.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the British left and the Americans, what happened to the people that fought alongside the Americans and the British against the Taliban? And the Taliban is back in control again. You're gonna go, aren't you?
Yeah, they are in control, but they're not doing terrorist things anymore. Apparently.
Well, I wouldn't want to stay there. Not if I've been fighting against them. No.
Fucking mad, but yeah.
And who caused that problem?
Yeah, the West caused it.
America and Britain. So saying they're the problem. And then
I'm not. All right, let me rephrase this.
The government is the problem.
Yeah. See, the thing is the US. I'm going to just say the US at this point because the US did do this. The US were just putting random people in different countries and putting them in power. And that's why a lot of the Middle East is collapsed because we got involved and started putting in corrupt people in power and started putting a load of religions in one area. What did you think was going to happen? And the thing is, we're paying dearly for what the government are doing because they don't like us. A lot of what is it? Which one is it over there that don't like us?
I don't like us. I don't
True.
like us.
No, one of the Qurans don't like us. Oh, which one is it? You know the one recently they've been kicking off.
Syria.
No,
Lebanon.
No.
Iran.
No. Armida or something. I can't remember. But yeah, one of them don't like us. But the annoying thing is they're coming over here disrespecting the flag and want to cause us problems.
How are they disrespecting the flag?
They're burning it.
No,
it's been happening. Look, don't say I ain't a white man.
No, but someone's burning. One person burning the flag, or
But anyway, look, I'm not disputing about who disrespected the flag or not. It's a flag. It doesn't mean anything. It does, but it came out wrong. Anyway, forget that bit. But yeah, a lot of them don't like us. But a lot of them came from that. They wanted to get away from all that. But they're coming in and doing the exact same thing as what they did in their country. But if we would have gone over there and disrespected them, all hell would break loose. Over here, there's nothing we can do because. But it's funny. It's like the anti. What is it? Anti Tommy Robinson people. They're like they want if refugees have a right to be here. Why don't they have them in their fucking houses? I bet you they won't. They don't give a fuck about them. They're just calling all of us racist. And I'm sitting there going, you don't realise what you're saying. Calling people fascist Nazis is racist. That's the thing. Don't do that in Germany because I'll probably kill you. That's the thing is you're calling us. We're not supporting Israel. We're not supporting Ukraine. People are supporting their country. They want to live in a country where they don't have to look behind their back like they're going to get attacked or something. So you've got women getting attacked. You've got kids getting sexually abused. It's madness. That's what people are pissed off about. I'm not against them being here. I'm just against the shit they're doing, if you know what I mean.
Right. St. George's flag, right?
Yes, I know about the history of it. Do not talk.
Well, it's
I war races, yes.
It's war, right? It's crusades where.
But the England flag does not represent the Crusaders. I'm sorry to say that.
No, St. George's flag does.
Yeah, but the Crusaders used that flag because they were in England. But that's Crusaders. We're talking about nowadays. We don't do that shit anymore.
Well, St. George, he lived in Shanapli, which is now modern day Turkey, but it wasn't. And the Palestinian, he come to England when he turned a Christian. He came to England, and then he ended up living in Palestine.
Yeah,
and at that time, where like in where Israel and Palestine and that area, it was a thriving area. They had silk, spices, there were Jews, there were Arabs, there were Christians, and they all lived together.
Oh yeah, the St. Patrick's. Yeah, he's not even bloody British.
And St. George, he was from modern day Turkey, and he was Turkish. He went around in his armour murdering people if he didn't become Catholic, Christian.
But that's the thing. The England flag nowadays does not represent death.
The Union Jack doesn't.
No, but the England flag did, but it don't now because people don't associate it with that anymore. Because we don't do that shit anymore. It shouldn't have ever happened, but it did. But everything happens the way they do. But I know what you mean. And he wasn't a great guy, I would say that.
And things like the Olympics and what have you, you've got the Welsh flag, you've got the Scottish flag, and the England flag, which is St. George, which is the red and white. Yeah?
Yeah. Going around calling people Nazi fascists is not the best thing to do, because that's not true.
No.
People are not using the flag to show it's racist. We're showing it because it's our flag of our country. It has a bad background, but it doesn't mean the flag is dangerous, if you get what I mean. I'm not against murdering people. Believe you me, I'm not. I am against that. No, I am against murdering people.
The thing is, Alex, right?
Yes.
That
yes, it is.
These people, these people that are in these hotels is something like 3% of illegal immigrants. The illegal immigrants are people that come over on to learn on an education visa and they didn't go home. That people came over here to do a job, they didn't go home.
But then they can get tracked down. That's the thing. It does happen, but I know what you mean. But they're both just as bad, you know. They're both.
Well, some of them
I'm on a visa. Daft because it's expensive.
Yeah, and it's gone right up. So the visa, a lot of people
called legal immigrants at that point because they're not. They've overstayed their visa.
Yeah, but do you know what? They go home if they could afford the visa to get back. So the visas shouldn't cost that extra thousands and thousands of pounds. Lower the cost of the visas so that they can leave and come back.
But the thing is, if they know they could afford it, then why do it in the first place?
They've come over here, they say to go to a university, but they've got no intention of going back because they go up for they wanted to get a job or to train or to be a doctor. Or
the thing is, if they're trying to train to be a doctor and fit in with England's way of life, then yeah, I've got nothing against that. But if they just want to live here just because they want to get away from that country, no, fuck off. Don't do that shit. Because that's not how you fucking do shit. If you want to live here, do it legally. You know, look, it's going to cost money, but in the long run, it's safer. You have to get over on those boats. They have to pay dodgy people. Yes, they do pay for it. It's not cheap. And the risk of drowning.
The risk of the huge risk they take to get here.
Which is just daft because it's like, well, just stay in Germany or something. I mean, I don't know.
They've applied.
Wars need to get under fucking control because it's.
They've gone to these countries and Germany said no, France has said no, and they've got no benefit, no support, and they end up here.
The thing is that Germany and France do have them. I've seen them over there.
Well, would you sooner have these people living on street or living under a bridge somewhere or in an hotel somewhere?
But the thing is they're not giving them loads of resources like phones, money, because at the end of the day, they need to focus on their people, not people that just come over. See, like the UK, they're focusing on them, not us. If that makes sense.
Like charities, and it's the charities that are giving them the clothes and the phones and the SIM cards, right? Because the charities are making big, huge money. They're making money out of it.
Yeah, no. But who do you think gives them this? The government.
But you know, Age Concern, when they went to Age UK, did you know our government stopped funding?
Age UK, was that the one that helps
people? It was Age Concern, which helped older people. The government stopped funding.
And they funded that instead because they think they're more important.
And they've got signed this agreement with all other countries in Europe. We're part of NATO. I think we should leave NATO and
NATO is a war organisation. They're anti-nuclear shit. But yeah, they were brought in since the 80s. They're not really needed, to be honest.
These people believe they're coming over to get a job or for a better life. That's what they're coming over for. So when they get here, they're not allowed to work. They're all stuck together in one hotel. And there's good people and bad people anywhere you go. And
look, I'm not saying they're all bad. It's just most of them that come out of there seem to be attacking women and kids. young
Not
girl.
We get the odd one or two or three.
But you don't know this. That's the thing. You don't know no one knows the percentage because they won't say it. They're
Right?
protecting.
But
Fuck's sake, they're protecting the grooming gangs. For fuck's sake,
they're British. They're British,
those
Pakistani,
grooming gangs. They're British, but they're
and there's
Muslims.
white people among them. Not all Muslims. There's white people amongst them.
A majority of them were. They're called grooming gangs. It could be anyone, to be honest. But like I said, the government pretty much just flew that under the rug and went ah. But yeah, they do have Muslim.
Keir Starmer, he was head of CPS and he weren't investigating them.
Yeah, just let them go scot free. It's like, yeah, you can leave now.
He was doing that U-tree.
Just carry on raping all the kids. It's fine. Guy's an idiot. Guy needs slap.
They were right. So then British Muslims are second, third generation Muslims, born here, went to school here.
Yeah, like I said, not all Muslims are bad people. It's a human thing, but the problem is, it's Muslims that blow shit up. I'm sorry to have to say this.
What? It's.
You're not gonna let me finish. All right. Yes, British people have done it. This doesn't usually happen that much. What I'm saying is, it is always a Muslim that seems to do terrorist attacks. I'm not saying they're all terrorists, but they come from that era. And yes, they can be converted that quick because they're just so easily influenced. That's just what they've been doing for years in their own country. But that could get a very hot topic, so I'm not going to go into details. Unfortunately,
I think it's mad when, my daughter's friend, her parents were Hindus, right?
That's different.
They don't eat beef.
Yeah, you said that.
So I said, she want me to take her to McDonald's and have a burger. Don't tell me, Mum. Don't tell me, Dad. And I didn't realise, right, I was a bit naive. And I said to Mum one day, I says, when Thailand comes, he won't sit down. Why won't he sit down? She says, because it's a leather sofa and cows are sacred. Right? I says, you've got a leather sofa. She went, no, it's plastic. It's fake. I was like, oh, right. So, and that's why they couldn't have burger. But when all them riots started, they were calling her a Pakistani. She's not even a Muslim. She's Hindu. And then the Sikhs, right? Not all Sikhs wear turbans and carry knives.
No, because the thing is, like I said, that's a different culture. But I'm talking about Muslim culture. Not a Muslim culture. That came out wrong. It's called something. I can't remember what they're bloody called. Al-Qaeda are the ones that don't like us. They're the ones I'm on about. But they convert people so easily. It's crazy. It's all propaganda controlled.
Right.
Actually, Russia's more propaganda than us. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
It's the radicalised, the indoctrined, right, to believe that it's for the greater good.
And it's not. Going into stadiums, blowing people up. It's not really a.
Well, he don't deserve to be a Muslim then, does he? Because Islam is actually a peaceful religion.
Yeah. But it's turned into a fucking disaster now.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's why I'm not religious, because religion is dangerous.
I've got a Quran, right? I've got a Quran and I've got the Bible, and
yeah, you're weird. No, I'm joking.
But when you look at our Bible, the Old Testament, eye for an eye, or like Cain and Abel, where the two mothers are gonna like split them in two, or like
Religion, bores the shit out of me. So
yeah. So when Muslims say, well, Christians don't, it's not a proper religion. Well, it's not, because Christianity, the today, nowadays, is the Trinity, which is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, which came centuries later, and it was the Greeks. It was the Greeks, which were nothing to do with the Romans and the people of that era.
see, the problem is we're a Catholic country.
No, with Church of England, the King is Church of England.
England in a whole is Catholic. I'm going to have to say that. It doesn't matter anyway, whatever it is.
Well, did we not learn from Northern Ireland?
No, because I wasn't born then.
Well, the Troubles and the Good Friday Agreement, that has brought the Catholics and the Protestants closer together because of the Muslims going. But it's not the religion.
No,
it's the Al-Qaeda, whatever religion it is. Al-Qaeda.
Yeah, they don't like Catholics. They don't like us, pretty much. But the thing is, so you're going to make our country like the country you just come from. So technically, if they come over and take over and turn it into a bloody war zone, let's just say that, then they're no better, They're no better than us.
Well, do you know what
hopefully shit like that would change.
I think that this digital ID would be brilliant for people that aren't British and haven't got a national insurance number. Should be nothing to do with us.
UK is not going to do that. That's not their agenda.
There's Polish people come over here and they come to work, they pick as fruit and veg. British people don't want to work and pick fruit and veg.
The thing is, criminals don't need ID to do fucking criminal shit.
Yeah, but if you can't get a bank account and you can't buy a house,
bank account. That's what cash in hand's for.
Like, can't buy a house cash in hand.
No, but why do they need a bloody house? People will. Oh, whatever it is called. I can't bother to think right now.
If you can't,
I know what you mean. It would be, but it has been done. And it doesn't work.
And
Germany.
Visas are way too much money. So visas should be cheaper so that they can go home and come back. They want to go home and see family. They can't afford to because they know they can't afford visa back here. And education as well, funding at universities.
You wonder to yourself, how do they afford it in the first place if they can't afford it the second time?
Because they use all the savings, everything they've got, shirt off the back, they come with nothing.
Why would you want to save that much money up to get a visa in the UK, which you could probably go somewhere else that's probably cheap?
No, I'm on about people coming on the boats. They're paying thousands to probably some Russian or
oh yeah, they're paying some dodgy
people,
criminals a lot of money.
Albanian, and then they come over and on so dangerous, and not that. But what they're doing now is what Britain's going to change the law that once they're here and you've got asylum and you can stay, you can't bring your family because that's what Britain allows.
Yeah, but in this, with Sturmer in charge, that won't change. He's saying he's doing stuff, then goes back on his word. He's done it so much now.
I know a Muslim is Turkish, right? And he was a lecturer he worked in a college. He was professor lecturer in a university, like a school in Turkey, and he's being political and he's tried to change things. So he got arrested, he got put in prison. And in Turkey, you can get put in prison without charge, no court until they decide. So when he went to prison, his wife left. She went to Cyprus, but then managed to get to Britain by once she got to Cyprus, applying to come to Britain with her 2 children. So she got asylum, came to Britain with her 2 children, and her husband got let out of prison about 18 months later, and he jumped on a plane, come straight to Britain, and he's living here. He's been here for 5 years. He speaks English. He's really intelligent. His wife is a nurse. Yeah, a nurse. And Turkish hospitals are just as good as British hospitals. She's educated. She can't work. 5 years, and they reckon another 5 years, and he hates it. He's got a flat. He wants to be able to.
I think you told me this.
Well, he wants to live in a house with his 2 children. He wants to earn and pay tax. He wants to contribute. He don't want to sponge money at people.
See, that's the sort of people I like, because they want to help our culture. But unfortunately, he's a majority of how many that don't give a shit about our culture, don't give a shit about our laws, and they still come over anyway. But the problem is, like I was saying, the country can't sustain too many people. That's the problem. It's the sustainability. We're only an island. We're not like America, where they have massive area. We're tiny.
Right. The English Channel is about 25 miles. We had the best navy. We probably have still got the best navy in the world, right?
Yeah, but they can't do it.
We give thousands, millions to France to stop them coming, but they stand there and allow them to come. And right, but so what if France refuses them?
Finger out their arse.
If France refuses them and tells them they've got to leave, where they're going to go? They've tried Germany. They've tried right. So they come to England, right? For years before all this, these boat people, we've had problems with migration. It's whether it's for work or whether it's for.
At the end of the day, is you come over here like breaking the law, you broke the law. It doesn't matter what. There's one guy who was saying, "Oh, I'm scared to be here," but you broke the fucking law. You shouldn't even be here. It sounds awful, but because he broke the law, why should he feel that way? Why can't we feel that way? And when people will go, "Oh, it's racist." This is the problem with this society. Is I guarantee you, somebody's watched this, gone back to the others, and gone, "Oh, it's racist," and then they start.
I'm not racist.
No, I'm not saying you are.
Like in France,
that's how it goes. A lot of people would say, "Oh, it's racist," what you just said. No, it's the truth. It's right in front of you.
In France, to go to France, they apply to once they get to the country and they apply.
That's legal.
But then you're saying they're illegal. They're not, because they're in that hotel. They've applied to stay here, so they're no longer illegal. They're legally here because the government, they've applied to stay. Do you get what I mean?
I never said that. No, I did say that. No, I did say that. Let me rephrase that. Legal ways, like getting asylum seeking from like France. That's okay. Going on a boat,
they've tried.
Throwing your papers away, literally getting their papers, throwing them away. That is not right. Because the thing is, they're getting papers, so they can fucking be here.
When your house is When your
Yeah.
house is being burnt down or you've had to flee, you don't think, oh, grab some ID. So,
No. What they do is they have their papers. Yes, they do. A lot of them do, but they throw them away. But they get them from the refugee camp things, whatever they're called. But the thing is, they don't want to be known, so they throw them away so they can't be tracked. That's what they do it for. But I know what you mean. People that are fleeing don't give a shit where they're going to be. They just want to be safe.
right. The
But
good to
if you
France,
abuse the system, like a lot of them do,
but
but
you know,
England's not the only country they can go through.
no, but they've already applied in France, they've already applied in Germany, and they've been knocked back. Right. So, hold on, I've got this big spider and I've just seen it. Oh shit, can't do it. Right.
Don't do it.
So they go to Germany or France and they're told you can't stay here. So they have, when they first go, they put in
So where do you get that information from? Because I've seen videos of them there in Germany.
they've got a
Anyway,
lot of, like, they go in France. France is virtually bankrupt. Oh, hold on, I got it. Right?
yeah,
So-
they surrendered these cheese monkeys.
And Germany and other places, they put them in like concentration camps. They're like basically.
You want to be careful how you fucking say that, because
Well,
concentration camp is where they killed people. You mean a refugee camp?
then.
Are you talking about World War II time?
No, I'm on about now when they've
Right,
got
well, concentration camps. You do know what they are, right?
yeah, but basically
Genocidal.
they're in a place that is not even fit for humans, all stuck together.
What countries are they?
France, where you know when they've applied for asylum seeking in France, the buildings they're in look like they should be knocked down.
But the thing is Europe is collapsing. Unfortunately, it is actually getting to a point where it is starting to become a very big problem. But I'm not saying it's anything to do with immigration. It's nothing to do with that. It's to do with how much money has been lost.
Well,
It's just fucking mad.
right in England, right,
Well, we're fucked. Sorry.
the Home Office is not fit for purpose, and it hasn't been for like over 10 years.
Like me, I'm not fit for purpose.
So a lot of these people have applied in other countries before they've got here to stay, and they've been told no. And so you go to France and you apply for asylum within